Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live. Streaming Live. Streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Everybody gets sevens.
He almost did. He almost did.
Yeah, 5-100.
I would have taken it.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's nice.
18
King of,
suited? Why not? How late does this tournament normally go?
About 10 tonight.
Really? 10? It's normally like 11:30.
4:35.
That's a good bluff, man.
And that's if you're winning.
You rolled right out.
I think about 5.
Yeah, 4:35.
Right?
Maybe earlier if people
Or early, for some earlier.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I know.
I like these cards a lot better than the other ones.
You like these cards better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel it better.
I can't grab them
The
with
wire.
my hand.
I couldn't grab the other ones.
I think
the
the wire
ones
is
they had
good.
before. Yeah.
Raise to 3.
The other cards fit in the box.
Yeah.
These don't fit in the box. They're kind of outside.
Yes, these are a little bigger.
But you can like actually peel them up and look at them.
I mean, they're not like paper.
They're not like what?
Paper.
Yeah. Those.
Only the best for the Palm Beach Count Club.
Expensive card, right?
Yeah, they got like a chip in it.
That's what I said. So that, yeah, you're going to pay for it. I think she shuffles so much they come out the put your cards in. Ooh.
That one's yours, and this one's yours.
Oh, that's shot. That's an ace. Sure.
Positive.
Off the bat
The way
wall.
it jumped out the deck.
Yeah, right out of the deck.
That'd be the ace of spades.
Whatever, it's up there. Oh, come on with his race.
Oh, what you got?
Lines.
For something.
Raise to 2.
Prison. I'm giving her the answer she wants to hear.
I know.
I don't want to tell her the truth.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Special.
And the yellow bus, small yellow bus.
Hey, I left my helmet up there. Oh shit, I gotta get my helmet. 3.
Okay.
3.
Watch this, baby.
Couldn't have been any further away.
Wow, they take this one forward.
I'm gonna put the thing on me.
Said he's working on it.
15 minutes.
He was on the short list.
Yeah.
What number you need? Yeah, they said no phone, so.
Okay.
You have to step away from the table.
I've been doing it before, no problem. I'm taking off the table.
All right, you got a little bit. I got a lot. Keep checking.
There we go.
No, yours ain't
How much
working.
money you got on it?
Want to be my partner?
Yeah.
All right.
Got a ring, we're in.
Minor technical difficulty. Somebody added an extra step in our setup.
All right, let's start over. Let's start over.
All right, yeah.
The way the bets were placed, they're making it.
The whole thing. Yeah, let's put us back on TV. All right, thank you for joining us, everybody. Bit of a technical difficulty, but we got it.
So that means you
I'm
keep
Matt,
that
and
check down here.
This is
me,
the earnest speaking one.
the earnestly speaking one who's off camera right now. Get
Oh,
on over
you back,
here.
back on here again? Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
we had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but we're
Right,
back now. How you guys
yeah.
doing? I'm well, and Matthew, how you doing, buddy? As always. He was always. This is like the third hand we've missed since the start.
Well, technically, we haven't missed any.
So you don't win a lot of
Yeah,
I mean, we had the graphics and everything. And
we've been here, but apparently it's not here. No one can hear us.
All right.
I mean, so
And you were right; it was very minor. But this is our 130 deep stack. Oh, and we have numbers this time. We had 49 entries, and
All right.
35 players remain.
All
That's
right.
what we were looking up the first time.
all right,
So let's get on back to the table.
all right. Let's do it.
Turn the camera off because Ernest is all. Get away from me.
I like the big screen. I like the big screen.
I don't know where he is. He's
I like the big screen. Big screen.
All right, so the great Gonzo flopping a jack, and Adam did not catch a 6.
Well, he's running.
Oh, he fell down.
Is that my boy? Is that my boy Monty in C2? I think it's a Monty
Is
sighting.
he racing right now?
That was a your boy.
My boy.
He's an Islander fan.
Well, I don't F with the Islanders, so.
Look at this horse. Oh my God, this jockey should be shot.
Everybody says, like, oh, well, if you're a fan of a New York team, you must no, we don't do it that way. I don't do it that way. Oh,
I
if
don't
you're a
know.
Giant fan, a Jet fan, no.
I don't know anybody that does.
Exactly.
It's like
I
Florida.
mean, I don't hate the Jets. Is that too loud? Turn down there. The same.
A, B, and C.
So you got him 7-6 one.
I think that's he gave it to me. I was two.
Chat.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
No, I don't do the whole. I don't do that whole thing. I don't do that.
Because people are like, you should be happy the Lightning are in the finals, right? Because they were in it for 3 years in a row. And
No,
I'm like,
that's not how it works, buddy.
It's actually the opposite of what I
Yes.
want.
It's like me being in baseball.
I was
love
hashtag anyone but Tampa.
it's like me in baseball. I love the Mets, right? I hate the Yankees.
Yep, that is Monty, though.
Monty, Met fan, fellow Met fan as well.
Always mess with me about the Panthers because he lost those series to the Islanders. But for some reason, 2 years ago, he stopped. I wonder why.
5,000.
Because things worked out for the best for the Panthers, of course.
Two division titles, 2 conference titles, a President's
And-
Trophy,
and
a Giant Stanley Cup.
And what's so impressive with
Last
the
3
Panthers is
years.
that they have not rested on laurels so far.
No.
They are still playing great hockey now.
They lost last night, but
Look, here's about you're playing.
snapped a 7-game winning
Was it
streak.
81 games? 81 games?
82.
82 games? You're not going to win
Man,
all
it's like-
that. I don't know if you knew that, but you
Yeah,
have to
I
win
know.
all. So you have to go with the ebb and flow. But I hated the Heat game last night because Eric Spoelstra, the best coach in basketball, he cost them a win last night.
Yeah.
You see what happened last night?
No.
He called a timeout when
The
they didn't have
Panthers
one.
were playing New Jersey.
So the Heat up by 2, 1 second to go in the game. The guy gets alley-oop to tie the game. Spoelstra calls timeout. We don't have any more timeouts. Technical foul. Hit a free throw. Game over. That and
I
Spo
don't
was
like that.
and Spo was very thorough. So for him to do that, it's pretty shocking.
I bet he Twitter's calling for him to be fired.
he looked very unhappy about that too. He was very shaken by that because that's not who he does. He's very well thought out and well thorough. So I mean, for that to happen is pretty shocking. Well, oh well, this is chip count right now. Benny right now in the lead, 19% of the chips at 51K. Adam second place with 43.5, and the rest are the rest. We have 3. You said you had 49 players in this one.
So we will pay 5 spots.
Fifth.
The great Gonzo. Okay, I saw Jeff in the graphics, but that's not Trainwreck Jeff. Different Jeff.
That's my favorite Jeff. We love Jeff.
Get
the phone off the rail.
Seat 1.
Yeah.
He knew I was flopping.
Is that Dominic?
Yeah.
That's Dominic. What's up, Dom?
And he knows better.
My-
Yeah, there you go.
That's my
Say,
dog.
get out the rail.
That's my dog.
If you're talking about flopping sets, then yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
put the actual blinds in the clock.
Yeah, when they all
Because we're flying dark right now.
Regular info.
Has anybody seen the movie The Substance yet?
No. Is it scary?
No, it's control. It's controlled.
Masterpiece wrapped in ridiculousness.
Really? It's
yes,
like
it's
very.
Raise 3.
very good and very bad. The acting is phenomenal.
Is it like a crime?
And how did Gonzo get
puzzle
8s again?
kind of thing?
Oh no. The premise is Demi Moore is getting old,
All in.
and there's some substance that can split you into two different people. And it's just weird.
All right, Dominic's all in with his AK against Chris's 8J.
It's so.
But Chris is even
it's
shorter
so hard
stacks,
to
and
explain
yep, he
'cause
decides against
I
it.
watched it, it was good, and then the last.
And
20
Dom gives him the
minutes
good news. It's congratulations, you were behind.
but
Congrats.
good at the same.
Okay, so are you recommending it?
Yes.
Are you
yeah,
going on the
definitely,
record?
definitely. It's going to be a classic. It's going to be a cult classic.
Classic. Big classic.
A good classic, not
A
like
good classic.
not like Coke classic.
Huh?
It's not the.
Yes. I mean, it's so ridiculous.
So keep talking about it. We don't have to watch
Right,
it. You
it's-
have no it.
I don't know. It's hard to explain, man.
What movie is it?
Called The
Substance.
Substance with Demi Moore.
Demi Moore.
She
and-
looks so good to me.
She's incredible.
I mean, she would go after a substance to make herself look younger, wouldn't she? Because she, she's very.
It's.
You need one more month?
Is this a you, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need one more too. You'll have to
Or
pick out
you
the
can
month.
trade one. You can switch one with him or him.
Raise 3,000.
All right, Chris with Ace Queen this time, a little better than that Ace Jack last time. Pulling it all the way around to Monty, who I can't see playing 6-3,
If you watch it, you'll.
even for the
next time I
blinds.
see you, you'll be like, oh my god.
I can't wait. Okay.
Peter's
Is it
already
scary at
2K invested into the spot, but
no
decides
real
not
jump
to
scare
defend
to it. It's
with 7-6.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of gore to it. But there's no like jump scares.
Well, for those of you that didn't
Right,
know,
we're not chopping up.
we're not all about poker here on the live stream anymore. In fact, let me let Ernest tell you about this.
Oh yeah, so we
'cause
have a.
He knows way more than me.
Well, first
about
off, we have a we do a football. We do feast football all you can eat Sundays at the Paddock Room. Every Sunday starting at 11:30 from now until the end of the season. $25 buffet for one draft beer at the Paddock Restaurant. Reserve your spot at call 561-683-2222, extension 199. You get 140 HETVs, 3 big screens, full bar, play fantasy football, you name it, all available at the Paddock Room every Sunday. Feast and football every Sunday. Football, Sunday.
Or do people
By the way, also too, if you are a football fan as well, so you can tune in here as well, like you are here in the stream, every Wednesday at 10 a.m. For the PBKC Pick Show, which I'm a part of course. Every Sunday live. You can chat with us. You can win prizes. You can win prizes too. Hell, you can win like a free ticket to one of these Sunday events here. So yeah, every Sunday 10 a.m. on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube, on
I got here at like, I don't know, 10:30.
what else?
Stopped down
Facebook,
there, sat
YouTube,
on the
Facebook,
Twitch,
X.
X,
within
Twitter,
about
/
5
Twitter,
hands, it took me forever.
formerly Twitter,
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work.
or as I call it,
Yeah,
Elon
right.
I
cesspool.
was betting 10, and my last one was 5.
Twitter's an
five,
evil
and
place, I tell you.
Yeah, he's-
I had to go into my
he's the
pocket
real
to
life
get
Tony
more
Stark,
because I
that
started
guy.
at 100
Yeah.
To call it, and you took that money.
Yeah, we're not supposed to win that game.
Because people could say they can say
But
what
I
they want
love
about
it
him.
too.
Like,
I call it
did
my
you
crack
design
pipe.
and
We call it
and
super
fly
football,
rockets into
by the
outer
way.
space?
No, can't say that, brother.
Exactly. Some real sci-fi stuff
Yeah.
from that guy.
We're going staying at the Hard Rock tomorrow night for the
Raise 3.
Stars and Stripes country thing.
Mm-hmm.
Stay down there. That's what I'll probably play tomorrow.
Stay down there for a night.
All right, Monty raising with Ace Rag off suits.
Yeah, same here.
Sad thing is, it's the best thing we've seen pre-flop.
Get a room for the night.
Sin sliced bread.
Ended up making it a day
2K
2.
for Chris to call. He's very short stacked, as is Monty. They got about the same.
Came back from one of the fights.
So it's Queen 9 off suit against Ace 7. Into the flop we go.
Standing in the middle of the room. Just
And the flop misses both players by a lot.
5-10, 3? 3? Yeah, 3. Mine's getting bad, brother.
So Monty in position. He keeps firing.
I had to find a dealer like that.
Continuation bet pays off.
it was fun.
And he had the best hand.
I made it.
How often do you get to say that with Ace 7? That's
true.
The best hand.
Have you ever taken the Bright Line to Miami? I think I'm going to do
My
it.
son does.
I
it all the
have.
time when he comes
He
here.
enjoys it?
He enjoys it.
I wouldn't say I
station.
enjoyed
I
it.
think I'm going to join her tomorrow in Miami.
Oh, you gotta go from here.
But
Yeah, Palm Beach. And,
I enjoy the occasional Marlin game
Gun?
and use the bright line.
I've never done
Oh,
it.
you need. No, I see you have a gun.
Use the traffic and the parking.
Why? Is it that bad?
I will
Where the
next
bright light
season.
stops.
Well, I said next season,
It
but
is?
This
if I go to
season's
Heat
coming
game,
up,
if
right?
the
Heat
next Heat
game.
game, the next Heat game I do go
You
to,
can bob and weave.
it will be
Yeah.
bright light.
It's fine. It's fine. You can bob and weave. You're all right.
Yeah, because I mean it's like $40 to park anywhere with like flights and security down
It ain't
Miami.
Chicago,
So,
but
and then
it,
plus
you
the
know,
gas there and back.
But it's a nice ride.
Yeah, and you can walk there
Okay,
from
so
What's like $15?
the train station. It's like 2 blocks.
It's cheaper than tolls, I think.
You can't do that for the Marlin game, but they do give you a free bus to and from the ballpark.
Probably takes an hour maybe.
So I take Brightline to the occasional Marlin game.
I know driving is like down a hill. No traffic.
Really?
It's always traffic.
That's the
there.
only way I go down to Miami.
Okay.
If I'm gonna take Brightline, like that drive is brutal.
That is brutal.
Yeah, if you want to get there for a 7:30 tip-off at the Heat Arena and you're driving, you better leave this area at about 4.
Well, Noah, maybe he knows something about it. Yeah.
So that TV comes on, our blinds stay the same. We don't know nothing about changing blinds. I can't believe you, man. I can't see the TV. Sorry.
What do you got there? Vodka and lemonade?
No, it's just.
Well, that's the joy of it. You don't have to believe the tournament director when he says blinds are
Little
up.
mocktail.
Just the dealer does.
Exactly.
I do too.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Because the dealer will get from you what the director says.
I know, it's a struggle.
Yeah, they get like thicker and thicker, these cards. You swing before you like,
Wider and
it'll be
wider.
like this.
Monty looking at ace-10, and he raised with ace-7 earlier, so I have a tough time believing he won't raise with ace-10. And he does. 3K to go.
Betty would. Well, she folded that now, so but she has suited connectors.
Ooh, Jeff with Kitas.
Do you play any suited connector? Any?
It depends
It's
how
situa-
good or bad they are,
it's
my
situ-
position.
Situational, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if I'm in bad position and it's like 7-6 and there's a raise and a re-raise like in this hand, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not going to play.
Yeah. So Jeff's all in with kings
Kings versus ace-10.
and ace 9 out there too. Also, so two less outs there to worry about.
Yeah, one of the aces is gone.
Nothing.
A 10, but that's not enough. Another
Oh,
10, that's something.
Ooh.
King,
Oh.
and the
Full up.
ace. Oh,
Fill
the-
him up.
The
Monty
boats
with
became
the-
unnecessary. It was just for funsies.
You got the world coming in, right?
Monty
It was
laughing.
too fast. It just interrupted me.
He's
Yeah,
a
it's all like I was going to say a 10 don't mean much unless, and I was going to say you get another 10, but bam, right
Yeah.
there on the turn.
Yeah.
I'm a Dolphin fan. I lost with Kings and Ace.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, to be Dolphin right now. Being Dolphin right now is tough.
But and like,
Tough win, big win last night against well Monday night against Rams, but
Well, you know I don't look like a Jet fan, bro.
Yeah, well,
what is a Jet
it is
fan
tough to
like?
be a Dolphin fan, but
Well,
Sounds about right.
being a Panther fan too takes some of the sting off it. I'll
right.
just say.
yeah, it does. Right now they're the best team. Right now they are by far the best team right now in the market. By far.
I can't say anything about my team, but fucking
The soccer team was making a run at it, but
They're
they
not
lost in the first round of the
Messi and the
playoffs
boys, yeah.
after winning the Supporters Shield.
Yeah, the Dolphins are struggling. The Heat has come out the gate a little struggling too, also a little sluggish. Yeah, right now sportsman. Right now it's Panthers with bus right now in this market.
Button's good.
Rollins stink, of course. That's normal.
I mean, it's never going to change. They had a chance to change.
They should.
They had a chance. With Kim Ning as GM, took a budget roster to the playoffs, and she asked,
They would have a program to get that for free.
you know, for some more payroll. Like, hey, we need to pay some of these guys so we can keep building, keep going, keep progressing. And they said no, so she quit.
Do they
And I
have,
said that was your chance. You spent some money.
well, that's the question.
You give her the
Do they
payroll
have
she
the money
wants.
do they have the money to do it, even with sure revenue?
That's all right.
Right.
Play with one. I'm good.
in my opinion, if you're not doing anything with the team, even with your revenue, then you shouldn't be owning a team.
Right, and that's what the hockey team did when they got these new owners. They're like, okay, we're going to get rid of all the free tickets because nobody's buying tickets because there's so many free tickets. We're going to get rid of them. We're going to pay our guys like competitive salary so we don't lose our good prospects.
Right.
And they lost a ton in the early going.
But they played a long game.
Right. They played the last 5 years.
Winning cures
They've
all.
been 95% plus in attendance.
And reality,
they got a Stanley Cup. They got, you know.
Right. And the reality is, too, when we're learning, too, a lot of these teams also, because he had the same situation years ago, too, also. The reality is winning cures all. If your team's really competitive, you're going to sell tickets.
Ooh, too perfect.
It was start of them having the new stadium. Maybe they would be able to carve themselves in its own thing, but it hasn't really helped worked out much.
No.
They have spent money in the past, and it hasn't worked. That 2014 team that with the new stadium should have been the team to compete for at least a National League Championship Series. You know, never did that, and as a result, they've been paying the price since then. But if you're competitive, you'll be able to do some stuff. But anyway.
We never got our screen.
He's working on it still. It's just shit moving.
Next time. By tomorrow, it'll be done.
Yeah.
I can go upstairs and look at the clock.
There you go. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, they're moving Monty.
I don't know.
To
Oh, come on,
balance?
no!
How many people are left?
Don't move
Ever
Bobby.
see Willy Wonka?
nobody has
Ever see Willy Wonka?
I mean, nobody
Stop!
has
Don't come back.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh, God.
So they took Monty away to balance. I have a tough time believing that screen that says 31 players if we're taking players off to balance.
Said four are getting paid, I guess. No, how many?
Yeah, there was
5?
48, right?
Yeah, I got the real number here. That makes sense.
I never saw it. I don't think I paid attention before the break. I wasn't paying attention. This has turned out to be a pretty good tournament midweek. They changed it a lot. Oh, yeah.
All right, so Adam gets the best of that one.
Oh, 49.
Rag on the flop, but Adam's got a 7.
We can't see the scroll of the payouts, but oh, they're there.
Dominic bet into him with his pair of 4s. Adam has the top pair, so he repops him, goes to 15.
I guess we made the guarantee. What is the guarantee? Is it 5? It is 3? So we made it, yeah.
So Dominic calls. 5 of hearts on the turn. So Dominic needs a second pair, and he does not get it. Dominic goes all in. Is he trying to steal? I mean, before the bet there was 36K in the pot, and it's only 12K more. And he has the top pair. I mean, that board is super scary if all you've got is a 7.
Yeah.
There's an open-ended straight out there, any 3, any 8. There's a flush draw out there. So yeah, the pair of 7s, although it's the top pair, it doesn't look that good. But there's so much in the pot, though. It's going to be tough to let this go for 12K.
How much he has behind? How much he has behind?
He has 24 total.
Ooh, what's more? That's half a stack, isn't it? Oh.
And Adam lets it go. Dom bet every round, so showing strength. Well, except the turn. It was check.
What are you putting him on? A straight?
I mean, there's so much out there.
Open and straight. Flush draw.
Any hearts, any 3, any 8, any set. He might have had pocket pair there. There's a lot that can beat your 7.
Well,
a higher 7 because he had 9-7. I mean,
that's credit to Dom. Great bet by Dom.
It is.
Knowing how
Right, that's what
he wins that out the bet.
I tried it. But he made it 15. If you pushed it, a little harder if I would have.
That's the thing. That's why I thought Adam might call.
Yeah,
He'd already pushed it so hard. There was so much in the pot.
I know.
I think if he goes back and watches the hand later on,
Which he will probably.
he'll
Which
be
I'm
like,
guaranteeing he will.
"Ah,
And you hit the turn.
I let him bet me off."
I'm sure a lot of these players, they watch themselves on here, and they look how they played hands and what was to be, what happened. It alters a lot of how they play moving forward.
Alright, I thought you was balling. Hold on.
I can almost guarantee that. Because now you're seeing clues that, okay, well, I did have the best hand there, but he bet me out of the hand.
Got the raise.
So, but sometimes you don't get the confirmation. It's when you see it confirmed on camera, it's like, oh, okay.
That's a play.
Sorry.
So I would imagine people watch the stream, their play probably opens up more by watching the stream. I would say, but based on that,
I had an ace.
situationally anyway.
Suited ace.
So Dominic had aces there. He just bet everybody out and just got the ante in the blind. It's not that there's anything wrong with that.
Of course.
Because, I mean, everybody likes aces pre-flop, but people forget it's only 17% to win.
Oh, yeah, Anthony's a nice spin. Look at Anthony spinning this card. Amazing spin. Smooth and spins as nice like a helicopter. Good job, Ant.
All right.
All of it.
Chris shoves under the gun with AJ. He ran into an AK last time.
And now they're filling this in.
Yeah, how do they take? Yeah, I mean, I know they just did.
Well, they just broke a table. That's why. So now they split
I
them
know,
up.
but if that was coming, why didn't they just
Well, because they were short one player. Then
pretend to know?
Man, no AK to stop him this time. So I'm sure you're rooting for Monty to come back.
I hope so.
He missed like what, four hands?
Oh, Monty's entertaining. He's entertaining as hell.
yeah, look at him walking like
I mean, I'm not gonna be. I'm a little bit biased.
I mean,
also-
it's supposed to be random, so
It's no, yeah, of course. He's also one of my favorite people in this whole room. So I mean, I'm a little biased there, some degree.
down,
But
just make sure I get some kind of sugar.
okay.
I know you got
Wait,
it.
was that him?
Underneath the chair, but
is that
Oh,
Bobby?
it's that step on your head.
That's why I give it double. I gave you 50,000 in chips today. You should be happy.
think?
What'd you do with it? Nothing.
I'm just sitting.
I see that. You
Just
just sitting,
sitting.
hanging on the.
Biding my time.
Good time.
I guess the blinds went up 15 hunch, 15 hunch.
How much
15, 15.
is that? New thing now? 15, is that a new thing? Isn't it?
1,000, 15, 15?
Oh,
No.
1,000, 50, 50. I saw 15, 50, like 50, 50. But really?
No, 1,000,
But-
15,
but-
15
okay,
big
no,
blind.
you had the ante. Okay, no.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the 1,000 part. That's why I was like 15, 15. That's new. You're referring to the ante
So
as well.
4K in orbit.
We got 2 to the flop here, I'm assuming. I think 3 to the flop. 3 to the flop. Sorry.
Let's see, we got a 10, an 8, and a 5. Rainbow flop.
Rainbow Bright.
Check.
Another 10.
6.
Oh, left by one.
All in.
All
We
of
got all
it.
in with the AK. Betty has the better hand.
I mean,
And Betty, will she challenge?
she won't. I doubt it. We are heads up though, so maybe she's just thinking he's gonna push. Just like pushing.
I've got a pocket pair. I thought that was good.
Yeah.
You are good.
I've been.
You are good, yes, but I don't
Well,
blame you.
at the time. Maybe not on the river. An ace or a king.
It's not worth the risk.
Jim is our new player. One of our new players.
35.
And Stu. We got Stu. And he's not going to be pushed off his big blind.
Yeah, I can't control them. They're moving. I give them away, then I have to build them back up.
Oh, and Stu flops 3 of a kind. And slow plays it like a champion. Betty bets 5K. She doesn't have anything. Easy, Stu. There you go, buddy. No need to drive the action yet.
Check.
Checked around this time. River is a deuce. No help to either player. I don't think Stu's going to make any money off of this. It was check last time, so he's probably going to bet here. But, yeah, I don't think there's a bet that Betty would call. She missed her, she missed her draw, missed her top card.
Betty's,
Where's the chips? You said I won.
I know, you don't want to give, Stu don't want to give them to you.
What are you talking about?
Well, next
He
going to
had
give
the
it to
best
you.
hand.
I folded queen 4.
Damn. He didn't have a 4?
Oh, he had a 4.
Blinds are still down.
Don't even worry
He's
about
in
it.
the blind.
Anything.
He had that
31 left.
place to bet right there.
You check, then he bet you like you do to me. You check. Then you bet. He falls. You bet.
All in.
Good luck. Maybe you don't need it, but
Can't hurt.
no, that's that.
How much is it?
7.
Now you're gonna need.
All right, Peter with his suited connectors. Now this would be a good spot for suited connectors. You asked me about this earlier. It's only 2 players.
What do you mean? It just came out.
7-6 off suited rather. Like that hand.
Coming back.
All right, he was last to act. There was only one other person in there. The all-in wasn't that much more. Sure. Suited connectors in that spot. No problem.
It was close.
Yeah.
That would have been an 8-10.
Maybe for 5,000 you fall. 7,000 you fold.
5-4? A
Yeah.
snap.
10-4 no good.
10-4, that's too far apart.
10-4 is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Over and out. Over and out.
Uh-oh. Now we got him talking about it.
Yep.
Call. I'm
Wrap
just
around.
calling like this, boys.
Call.
So it's
You
easier.
said call. Heard the words call.
Call.
Oh, yeah, it's 100 downstairs.
So much for your cacao.
25.
Off the hand.
Heads up.
All right, it's Betty's K-tray suited against Stu's
Heads
ace-queen.
up.
Check a bet. Check.
How do you keep missing both players? Stu's like, I don't have anything,
Stu
but I
went-
can't let you know that.
Yeah, and I think the way he bet too also made it like that. Like
Like
he went
quick.
straight to
Bam.
he snap bet.
No Hollywooding around, just right to business.
Get it in, get it out. Sounds like a personal thing.
He's back.
Guess who's back?
You're back. Where'd you go?
She seems a little shady, though. Shady back.
Been lost?
Been lost for a
Don't be lost. We'll come and find you. We will track you down.
You will track me down to the jail.
No jail. You're not going to.
What?
blind. That's what's going on here. They're taking advantage of my blind.
Your hair? That's amazing.
What's the all in?
The Great Gonzo with sixes.
Oh yeah, that's what.
It's a little Fraggle. Is that Fraggle Rock? Or is that
No, it's a Muppets,
Muppets,
bro.
right? Yeah,
Take
yeah.
pictures of you.
They were always shooting them out of a cannon.
Yep.
Everybody else was like an animal or something, but nobody could figure out what Gonzo was.
Yep.
Gonzo's awesome.
I was a Muppet guy.
Think about it.
Who's your favorite?
How are you a big Muppet guy? You don't know who Gonzo is.
I forgot. Because sometimes some of them fall through the cracks now.
Could y'all do some
You know,
poncho?
I was always a big Fraggle Rock guy too, also, but definitely more Muppets, of course.
Muppets,
I had the Fraggle Rock.
It was better
vinyl.
back in the day. I mean, when Jim Henson was alive.
Of course, I had the Fraggle Rock vinyl.
I was worried about him limping under the gun, really. He took him limping under the gun. I thought he was going to...
I'm older than you.
Brother, you're older than me. Come on,
Yeah, I
you're
know.
gonna say that. What are you talking about?
I'm
Bro?
just playing
What do
around.
you have?
Yeah. God, what's vinyl? What's wrong with you?
And no nada. Almost a straight on the board. but
Yeah, but she could be open to raise.
Ace Queen. Not even ace high. Ace
Peter
Queen
wins that one.
gets
I was
that
actually going to jam. I was going to
Peter.
jam. No, but I can't.
See on notes? Oh, like check down. Matt, see how the check down?
Oh yeah.
I knew that was my spot.
I tell you about the vinyl. I had all sorts of stuff. I just had a tiny
Very powerful.
record player that wasn't.
behind you, one's limping in under
They
the
went
gun,
out.
We
other
used to
one's
get 'em at,
raising,
like-
the other one's jamming. I mean, I'm just,
Yeah.
Like house sales or
Yeah.
garage sales and stuff like that for like $10. But they would still play it. You get records from the library.
No, no jam.
Controversial stuff because I used to go to the library. And that's where I heard like all like classic comedy from like the 70s. Like Don Rickles, Pryor, and Red Fox,
You mean the best stuff? The best stuff?
and those guys. And they were at the public library
I love
with
Don
this,
Rickles.
with this, with the language that was used. That's what.
Yeah,
that's
I
what
lo-
I
I
thought.
love
How do they
Don-
have this at the public library?
Exactly.
This is weird.
I love Don Rickles, by the way.
I had to wait till my parents were in the house because they don't, because they heard me and my brother laughing at Richard Pryor jokes when we're like 10, 11.
Oh, Richard Pryor didn't play. Richard
Yeah.
Pryor was. He was what Cat Williams is to us now.
Right.
Then, very vulgar. But now, in hindsight, that dude was a genius.
Yep.
You know, they say that the best comedians are the most
I know I
cultured
can't
ones.
pull. She's going to push it in.
And he definitely had a lot of demons.
Dangerfield. We got a lot of riding to Dangerfield.
Yes. Yes.
In those vinyls for free. Well, not for free. I mean, you had to bring them back. If you messed them up, they made you pay for them. But
Well, what would have stolen and paid for anyway?
I mean, I would have definitely just
Huh?
called.
What if just stole it?
Or
There's been books that I've taken through the years and
I don't want to.
never brought back, and
Raise it up
you know, they just
6,500.
forgot
it's
about
like
it.
a $10,000 fine waiting for you if you ever go back to the library.
Yeah. It's not yours.
It cost my money. I said that could be ace king, ace queen, ace jack, ace king. You know, lock them cards.
One is here.
Thank you. Press the button, see what happens.
Tried to explain to the kids what the library was.
You're gonna
I said what the library was. I said, oh, it's like Google, except you actually have to go there.
the button.
You have to go there. You have to look up the thing, and then you could read the book.
I still go to the library today. I love it. I still love it. I love it. I even have. I even got into the audiobooks craze now on the with the you can rent a book for 21 days,
Right.
and then
Thank you.
you get 21 days to finish the book, and not even return it. It's kind of cool.
No, 2000,
You're
2000.
close. You're looking at last week's thing there. Okay.
Betty.
I gave you change.
I tried to fold a bit.
Just take a look at it.
Holding around. Not much of note yet. Hannah with King 10. Might see some action out of him.
Raise it up to 4,000. 4,000.
And they make it 4K to go.
Thank you.
Are you cold?
No?
All right.
Are you comfortable? Are you comfy?
Heads up. Check.
Take it off.
6,500.
What's that?
surprised I didn't get a little music with that. Dun, dun,
I was going to, but
dun, dun, dun,
I don't
dun.
know how you feel about that because, like, you know, people get weird about that. When I do that. I almost did it. I almost did it. It's like, you know, it's like
Looky, no touchy.
looky, no touchy. It's like, yeah, I'm married, by the way.
With our bills, she wouldn't care if I was shaking it for a little money on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're wider, I think.
They never end, right?
Feel like 2 pound enough.
They never end. We got Sapan in the box here, by the way. Hi, Sapan.
Raise it up to 4,500.
Oh, the action's coming. It's coming fast and
Coming
furious.
hard, yep. By the way, I'm enjoying the weather as of late.
That makes one of us.
When it get colder?
Yeah, man, it's November.
No, I want to get colder. I want to get colder too. I'm just saying that it's not as hot as it used to be. It's not as humid. You know, I can go out and walk now and not have to be sweat like a hog. You know,
No, pigs don't sweat, right?
allegedly.
No, that's scientific fact.
No, I know that. Well, it just sounds.
I said,
cool.
how are you sweating?
It just
Like,
sounds
how are you
cool.
sweating like a pig? They can't sweat.
And can I get it nice? Thank you.
It just sounds cool.
It's important.
Sweat like a frog. It sounds good. Sweat like a hog. Sweat like a frog.
Birth's on you, right? You know that?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Let him think,
Wake 'em
Benny.
up.
They killed your hand.
He's fucking fives. It's tough. Because if he puts any money in this pot's going all in.
Right.
So I agree with his thought here.
With that short,
You either go
with
all
that
in,
short
yeah,
stack,
exactly. You either go all in.
right.
Honestly, you either go all in or you're folding. You're not calling there
Yeah, you
because
can't
you
win.
invested already. You either go all in or you're folding.
1,700, 17,000 total.
Yeah, can't see anything but another pocket pair calling.
Your goal is to get the dead money also too. on top of
Uh-oh,
that.
Betty's got fours and she's thinking.
Then in the same ballpark with these two.
I was gonna call.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna call, but then I didn't.
But then I got
Oh, Betty ain't gonna like this one.
See?
Well, it
Here
ain't
we go.
over.
We got to go out here. Prop comes out. Nothing.
Ooh, nothing.
Turn card. Nothing. River
Nothing.
card. Nothing. Five.
Tara would have got a boot because she folded pocket
Ace
threes
king.
right
Yep,
before
yep.
Betty
But-
called with the fours. And she would have booted up.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, should I shove? He's got ace king. I bet you thought too long to have had ace king there.
That was either fold or shove.
Right, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Fold or shove, and it should have been fold. My daughter doesn't want to take the bright line now, so I'm gonna go have to drive her. Because I don't want her to be in danger at all.
There's no danger.
You
That-
said it's
that's-
stuck
it's
here.
No, it isn't.
More dangerous driving.
Take the tri-rail to
I know,
Miami
I'm
sometime.
talking
You're in more danger driving
Exactly.
on 85 and down there.
There's a
That's
reason it costs a third as much.
Yeah, and it goes
Well,
right.
y'all said where you land.
No, you're good. You're good. Just know.
Yeah, when you're in Opalaka, yeah, a little, yeah. There's danger over there.
No, the station in Miami is super nice, and
It
is.
looked nice on TV.
It is
I mean, on
downtown.
line.
You
But
just it's
Get in,
Miami.
get
You
in
just
and
need to
go
know where
go
you're
somewhere.
going. You
Yeah.
you walk in the
we're
back.
going.
wrong
We're
direction,
going to.
you're not in a good place.
Well, you gotta take the Uber from there.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Uber's are right there. Everything's right there. And
Yeah,
just
take
drive.
a bright line.
You want to drive? You like to drive.
So you have to show the prop. Raise it up to 45.
Hey, do you ever see picture cards in this game? I just want to know.
Sure. There are 16 of them, in fact.
Call.
You just ain't getting
All
it.
in.
Allegedly.
14,000.
See, I'm looking at these graphics. They're all over the place. Look. I see six.
I see 6 of them right now.
6 of them, yeah. 6 of the 16.
All in.
Every time I put money in the pot, everybody
All in
goes
for
all
All in.
All of it.
They did this to
We got 2 all-ins here. I think.
Come get it.
I'm gonna go all in.
We got 2 all-ins, right?
And Betty's like, with 8-7.
Is that 3 all-ins?
Okay. I could find a fold.
The big stack would be 20
I think that's 3 all-ins now.
Yep.
25, maybe.
22.5.
And here's Gonzo, like, what the hell?
So I know what's possible back there too. It wasn't.
Wow.
You did good.
Okay, this
Woo!
is for
Let's go.
chain. Okay, that is yours. Just gonna leave it there.
What do you got, Joe?
Now, normally I wouldn't like Betty's hand,
I had ace 9, so.
but a lot of people folded had each other's out. So, you know what? Betty's hand ain't half
I
bad.
don't think so.
I like that.
Yep, let's find out now.
8-7.
34, 34, 32.
Give me
All
Just got shot 6.
spades.
Got a spade.
Ooh, and dodges all of it.
All right, see you guys.
2 people out.
We're not going to take the breath line. I'm going to drive her down there.
Bye, Betty. Love you.
Good mama. Want me to come with you?
Double kill.
Flawless victory.
No, it can't. They can't all be Mortal Kombat. A little Call of Duty, little variety.
The problem is I haven't seen doing it in a long time.
Sorry, you have to
Great.
raise
It's
it.
not a
Yeah,
jam,
but
it's
no,
not
thank
all.
God you didn't make it yet.
2 sit up by
Well, it
now,
wasn't
60
flawless. It was
stubborn.
flawed as hell. If you saw the draws out there.
That's true. That is true.
So instead, 2 at once, Call of Duty style.
Yeah.
With that double kill.
Do you play PS, right? PS, whatever?
No.
You used to, right?
No, I don't. And first-person shooters are the bane of my gaming
King,
existence.
queen, ace, king, and 7-8.
Yeah.
It's just too many 12-year-olds with mics talking smack. You know.
That's what he has. Like,
I mean, I played on my brother's setup because he likes Call of Duty, and I just got absolutely dominated. And this 12-year-old goes like, "What a waste of life! How do you play so bad? And what are you gonna do now, huh? If you're gonna leave the game?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna log off and I'm gonna go have sex with my wife. Something you'll probably never do
I enjoy that kind of stuff, actually.
with a woman. So yes, I enjoy it too, which is why I do it."
Yes, exactly. I have a good life.
And the little kid got all mad. He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Enjoy your game, buddy." Like.
call him, you go out there,
Yeah.
ace, something like king. Guys,
Raise it up to 6,000.
And the smack talk was so loud my brother could hear it. He was sitting next to me through the hit. It was so loud. And he's all like, "Yeah, the kids, they get like that."
I'm a little bothered right now. That chat is very quiet today.
It's Wednesday, dude.
I don't care.
Chat's always quiet on Wednesday.
You guys need to do better, man. Talk to us a little bit, man. Say hi. Give me a top 5. Something. The what? I'm not attacking the viewers at all, man. Just say hi to me. Hi. My name is Ernest Christian. No, we miss you guys. That's why. Come say hi to
You
us.
guys, you can come say hi, but if you don't, well, that's cool too. But we
I
do
guess.
encourage
I guess you're right,
encourage
Matthew.
audience participation
Participation, of course.
in this show.
When I was in the band, same thing too. We always acquired artist participation on our during our songs. Like,
All right, Adam made a 5K to go with his 9s.
All in.
I was
All
going
of
to
it.
say, Gonzo's probably with Ace King going to defend that line,
Gonzo.
but wow. He more than defended it. He's
so Adam's
right.
9s though. So I mean, with his stack too, especially. Ooh. He's like, I think he's in the same spot too. Also, any bet
Yep.
he may have to commit.
Call.
Yep. There you go.
And it's a classic coin flip. Pocket pair against two
So
overs.
Adam is ahead though, but barely. Got to avoid 4. You know, things have 5 cards. There we go. Flop comes, and there's a king.
There's
right
a
there.
king right in the window.
Okay, he needs a 9.
Needs a 9 badly.
Oh, you gotta
Oh,
redo
I
the
forgot
flop.
that. Thank you.
No.
Oh,
9!
9!
Spikes it!
Oh! Oh my God!
Adam wins.
You got
Flawless victory.
There we go.
Brutality.
There we go. Thank you, Matt. Gosh. It's been a while since
Had
I got
Ernest on the call.
Guest
Guest starring
SoCom.
Yes. Ruler of that world.
The bit blue and that small.
And Adam Vega jumping in says, yeah, there you go. There's somebody jumping in the chat for you.
ACR, America's Card Room. I just started on there like a couple weeks ago.
Great to have you there, Adam Vega.
I'm sorry?
How does the payment work? I thought it was like illegal.
So it's not. It's so confusing. It's not illegal at all.
Oh, now we're getting into
I use
the legality of poker in some states.
Yeah.
currency Ethereum.
I had somebody explain explain it to me how it works.
Not very easy to retrieve.
He's talking about in Texas, because technically it's illegal, but
I've
there's some
deposited
kind of
taking money back ETH, and it works.
We got someone saying something.
yes.
So what, you put 2 cards in the free ticket?
I'm sorry.
Raise to 5,000.
I didn't put a 2 together. That's why.
But yeah, some guests of ours on this show demanded I come out and play at their poker club
Small blind.
out there in because I said I was going to Dallas.
Okay. You
back
gonna
in
do
the
it?
day. No, I didn't do it.
You won with 9s
And they were
twice.
I don't want to say they were angry at me, but they were like,
I like how you're trying to
keep talking so much
forget
smack about how
the
you're going to
aces,
take our
but
money.
you keep bringing up the nine.
What happened?
You're doing good with them.
And I'm like, I mean, I wasn't there for a week.
You are not yet. You
I was
are
there
not
basically for a day and a half.
Yeah, big lights over
Yeah.
there. Thank you.
I said I'm there, and I'm like, I'm going to hang out with my brother who I hadn't seen in a few years. We're going to go to the Panther Stars game.
9s, you did it twice.
We're going to get some real authentic Texas barbecue.
I hit a set.
And then I'm going to go home.
I'm actually really dying. Not dying. I don't say dying, but I really want to go to Texas.
Yeah, I recommend Dallas. It's pretty
Natural
good.
9 is you can't lose with a natural.
Even if you
9.
have no clue what you're doing.
I've heard that barbecue there is awesome.
But no, I mean they got a train right there at the airport. Takes you right to downtown. It's like $4.
2 picture
Yep.
cards I've seen since.
And they've got everything downtown.
Had it straight.
If you go to downtown, I recommend the Pecan Lodge.
Really? Pecan Lodge.
Pecan Lodge.
I'll keep that in mind.
For
Thank
barbecue.
you. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
It was a little bit of a walk, but not too much
Okay.
from our hotel,
I'll keep in mind.
which was next to our train station stop. So it was about a half-mile walk, but so good. The walk back was a lot harder. I could barely move.
That's funny.
Me and my wife were walking by. We're both stuffed, and in my head, I'm like, oh, man, I hope there's no trouble on the street. I mean, it's the middle of the day, but I said, I'm in no condition to fight.
How long ago was this?
When we both went to Dallas,
Yeah.
about a year.
Oh, recently. Okay.
Yeah.
Why isn't that 2 people? Why is it?
There was no hockey conflict, and she got a chance to go see Tori Amos at a venue downtown. So we flew to Dallas. We took the train. Got a nice hotel right there downtown.
Did you go to the show too?
No, I didn't go to the show.
Why?
I don't want to go see Tori.
They're gonna knock out. Somebody's gonna knock out.
Apologies to any Tori Amos fans out there, but I'm like, I didn't want to go.
I'm not a
The
fan
theater
myself.
was right there. I walked my wife down there, and I said, text me when the show's over. I'll come back, and we'll walk back to the hotel.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Big
in those 3 hours.
They had a big sports bar.
Oh.
So they had right there in the lobby. So I'm just hanging out.
You
I'm
went,
watching.
you went
I was
drank.
watching,
You went drinking.
No, I didn't go drinking. I was just watching the Bucks game because the Heat weren't on that day, but
Right.
they had the Bucks game. So I'm
Okay.
just chilling watching the Bucks game.
Speaking of Bucks, oof.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Like I said, this was a while ago. The Bucks were actually good.
Yeah. Oof.
They're not good now.
Rough start. Oof.
I
We
still
shall
say they've
see.
got the best player in the game today. It's just I don't know what's wrong. They got to turn
He's
her
definitely
around,
top.
figure
He's
it
definitely
out.
top 3. I'd go Joker and Luka probably 1 and 2, but definitely top 3.
Oak Tie jumping in
What up, Oksai?
with a cowboy emoji.
Really?
I didn't know he was a cowboy fan.
I'm a cowboy.
Smile.
Saying Bon Jovi.
You're on TV now.
You should tell them to pay you. That's what I would do.
That's really
I worked for free for the last 15 years.
Thank you.
I paid. Paid my whole life. All the money I lost in this casino. Nope. No more.
Dominic really wants to play this suited Nintendo.
Thank you.
So So it's A7 against suited Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
Yep. So someone told me that the N64 is coming back. Is this true?
It is not coming back. I wish
7,000.
I could find out who started that rumor.
Okay. So clear it up for me, please. What's going on?
All right. So I don't have a Switch, but if you have a Switch,
I have a Switch.
you can pay a subscription service, like $10 a month, and you can emulate N64 games on your Switch.
Nice.
No, it's not nice.
Why?
A membership and $10 a month? No.
Stopping by.
I still have all my N64 games downloaded onto my Wii, which still works, so I can play for free.
Is the Wii still a thing?
Well, you can't buy games for it anymore. I mean, the system still works.
Okay.
You keep it, in
But
working order.
they're not releasing games anymore in that thing, right?
No.
Okay.
And they closed the online shop, so you can get like 8, 16, and 64-bit games on it, which I got all the classics. So, but if I had a Switch, I'd have to pay for this service now. So even if you paid for these games and downloaded them and you own them, you still have to pay the subscription service.
That sucks.
It does. That Nintendo, no cookie. And my brother's like, yeah, it's just what's $10 a month? And I'm like, I already have them on the Wii, and I can play them anytime I want for free.
Yeah.
So why am I giving Nintendo this money? And I'm one of the good ones. Most people just download ROMs
Yeah.
and put an emulator on their computer and don't pay anything.
Right.
I at least paid for the games to download onto my Wii, like $5 a game.
Heads up. Check, check.
Nothing doing here. Ace high, king high, and no nada. Ace high. First person to bet wins. Okay, maybe not. Dominic bet first and got called with ace high. Peter could only. Oh, I'm sorry, he had an 8.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. There's no way he did that with ace high, but
Close enough.
I misread the board. Ron White style. I was wrong.
My ears.
Okay, why doesn't this work? Carnage. Pure carnage. Must be on the other table, because we're not seeing much of it. Okay, honestly, glad we got some activity here in the chat. I mean, I was legit scared it wasn't working.
Yeah. That's why I had.
I was paranoid about it.
That's
for a
why I had that
second.
plea. I said, hey,
But
listen,
thanks.
don't be scared, don't be scared. Just
like
talk to us.
wall there, right?
Oh, my fair hand, J5.
Where do you play again?
There's no effort.
Was that it?
Where do you play again?
Oh, yeah.
That's your favorite hand?
Yeah.
Let me know.
It's personal reasons for that.
Swing by. Maybe we'll play a few hands.
Son, Trevor.
First time I was down there, I was like, what the hell is going on?
I had a bad week. 1 and 4.
Right there.
Bad week.
I had a fantastic week.
Just put him in the corner.
What would you do?
Well, I did the hockey, so
yeah.
I didn't do football.
Right.
I didn't take any football, and I would have. And every line I picked, I would have lost on all of them,
Jeez.
except one. Dolphins and the points.
Yeah,
Monday Night Football, and they won outright.
Today, it wasn't my best week. I went 5-0 2 weeks in a row about 3 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden I'm having a downturn ever since. It happens, though. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. These spreads are getting – the Vegas has finally gotten locked into these spreads now.
Lights out, guys. Lights out.
Yeah, I'm kind of Vegas out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss it too. Watch.
Well, I went like 5 times in the last 4 years. So.
Next hand, going up.
Joking. Okay, go ahead.
Next hand, going up.
Next hand, next hand.
My wife was trying to talk me into taking her to
Wait,
Reno
6,000.
for our next vacation. I'm like, it's like Vegas,
Wait,
just
oh, and-
smaller. She's like, yeah, but Lake Tahoe's right there, and it's really nice. And you want to go to Hell's Kitchen, right? And I'm like, they got one in Miami now. I'm not going all the way to Reno. Just to eat at a Gordon Ramsay joint. I can just take the Bright Line. I can go down. Yeah, pretty much any. Well, not any time. You got to get
Can I
rid
just
of
change?
Good hand.
but most of the time.
Thank you. Pause.
Meanwhile, Ace AP, new to the table, shoves immediately with aces.
35 your change.
And Dominic's all in with Ace Queen.
Out here.
Thank you.
I was in for 1,000.
No.
That was the last. This.
Yeah, no. never mind. Here, take one more. Yeah, it's still in the old hand. Yeah, it's still in the old hand. No, you good. Thank you. Okay, so now we're good.
Dominic is in a world of trouble. He needs running cards, and that ain't it.
Yep.
He got a 10. He needed a straight card to stay alive. Didn't get it. Catches a jack on the river, but busted straight. Ain't gonna beat aces.
Down to 18.
Sitting there, maybe I would have been. I mean,
Things will spin up real quick.
yeah.
Fewer than that.
Earlier, and I had aces, and you beat me.
18 implies 2 full tables. There's 2 seats here, so I'd say 15.
Expose card. Expose. Can I have that expose card, please? Thank you. Yeah. It's a hot expose. Expose burn card.
I got 2 more.
It's gonna be 2 more coming up. Raise it up.
Raise the roof. Raise it up.
7,000.
Get it? Raise it up. I'm so cool.
The coolest, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Now I got blue. 5. Can I have 2 blue, please? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Take 1. On yours, and then the button move here.
We're down to 14 players now. Wow.
Told you it's. I mean,
things are going quick.
I feel shortchanged actually because most of the carnage is happening on the other table, not here.
Things, as Macho Man says,
we
things
saw-
are percolating right there. That's Macho Man Reigns Everett. They're saying that.
Raise it up. 75.
I need glasses. How many glasses at?
I tell you, I don't like that impression. It's a
Wait,
bit
oh, and-
loud and with the macho man. Yeah, he's got a deep voice, but it's not so much about the loud, but the quiet. Yeah. That.
Reckless abandon I used to be. But now with Hulk Hogan, the mega powers. All in gym, by the way.
Yeah. I don't. That's not quite a flip. I gotta actually disagree with the graphic on that. It's more like 51-49.
50-50. Look, oh, because H, yeah, the hearts.
Because
Yeah.
the hearts, yeah. So I'd give.
But
the
no
hearts
hearts
a
here.
slap. Well, no,
Shot.
now
What?
it's
Wait. Timing's
running
possible.
diamond?
Nope. Chop it up. Chop it up. Chop it up. Chop it up. Chop it up.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
You know, if I ever find out who this spam risk guy that keeps calling me while I'm at work, if I ever find out who it is, I don't want to say while I'm
You're gonna spam. You're gonna spam.
Right.
You're gonna spam. This, you know what out of him?
I'll just say that guy better hope I never find him out in the street.
250 half.
I live in the suburbs now, but man, I came from the ghetto. We got some street justice out there.
You got some ghetto cred.
I don't know, man, because I see a lot of people they're proud of that. I'm like, no, the object of the game growing up in a neighborhood like that is to get out. Right.
Get out, run.
Exactly. They'll say, I stay there because it's where I'm from. I'm like, well, no. It's okay to leave.
Absolutely.
He's waving at us. I bet you thought, oh, they can't see me. I'm like, in 15 minutes we can. We got you on the screen. Wave back.
I love the reaction to reaction to reaction. It's great. Them reacting to me, reacting to their reaction.
Yeah, when we have our own broadcast room, I'm gonna miss that. I think.
Is that ever gonna happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
When?
Well, I don't know when.
Probably never.
Ain't happening this week.
Oh, next week either.
Next week ain't looking too good either. I was just about to say, but nah, we'll get there.
6,000.
We'll get there.
Raise it up. 15,000.
That's an ounce for Adam. 11 ounce. Any diamond?
Well, the
and
diamonds,
10-4.
Turn card.
Turn
It's
card's
a
a diamond!
Play all in.
With the check mark also.
Ooh.
Is it all in?
Yeah, all in
all
and a
in.
snap call with the.
You got a snap call? Oh, boy.
Floosh. Well, yeah, you can't really throw it away, AP. You got to turn it up. I know. We all. I mean, the AP called that one, and so it's over. But
I like that. That's good. That was good.
but we still got to run it out. So them's the rules.
Them be the rules, my friend.
44, 45, 46 total.
So Adam gets the double up off of AP with the floosh.
Thank you, everybody. Good luck. Logan's going to be a Nick Gillis.
All right, we got Logan, a.k.a. Weapon X, a.k.a. Wolverine. coming to
A.K.A.
deal.
Aka. A.K.A.
Glad I didn't rejam. You raised me, I almost did.
His cards are a little different, yeah. That'd be thicker.
Raise.
It's gonna reach 7K. 2 callers here so far. Jim and Ace 9. 5,000 to call. Jim's thinking about it a little bit. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Probably gonna fold. Oh no! No! He's calling. Oh, my brother's calling here. Let's go! Action! 4 to the flop. So that helps who? Peter says 8 still. 8's hold so far. AP got on the board there though. Peter bets out. Is it Peter bets out? Yeah, 10K.
Yeah, trying to see who's drawn and who might have a queen. Only one other player. That's right, Peter. When you tell a story, you got to keep telling it. And shows the snowman does Peter and wins the hand. Oh, wow, this was here too. I should have handed you that one. Because that's what I meant when I handed you the other one. And I'm like,
Oh, okay.
wait, what?
All right. Oh, yeah, I already announced it.
But yeah, you already did that one.
Yeah. I always attach these two anyway, because it's all like all in
Well,
one.
they weren't attached over here. So.
That's right. That's right.
One was here, one was over here.
However, there is a another show coming. I think is it next week or the week after? I think it's this weekend. The Petty Nicks show.
Ah.
Yeah, the tribute band to Tom Petty and Stevie Nicks.
I thought it was a bunch of guys named Nick just over there.
Yeah.
You know,
Very
being
petty. Very
all-
petty.
right.
Yeah. That's not, if I had a band with Knicks in it, that's what I would call it petty Knicks, definitely.
Mine would be Nick Sock.
Oh my God, that's good. That's so good.
Hate the Knicks.
I get it. Trust me. I had a soft spot for the Knicks because I used to love Patrick Ewing as a kid. So when the Heat weren't good, you know, the Heat were my team. I hated Michael Jordan as a kid, so I rooted for the Knicks, got the Bulls. So I wanted Ewing get a ring. But really, as much as people think the Heat Knicks rivalry made me hate the Knicks, it wasn't that. It was the way they treated Ewing after they traded him. Treated him like garbage. And that always bothered me. So ever since that, I hated the Knicks. As a result. So Bob spikes the ace on the flop. That check down here. Ooh, boy. Bob goes all in. There's ace 4. Everybody snaps fold. Bob took it down.
So what did Bob have?
Ace 4.
It doesn't matter what Bob has.
Doesn't matter. They're folded.
All in? They're folded.
It doesn't matter.
Ooh, a couple of nice ones to start. Queen Jack for Chris, and right behind him is Stu with the pocket eights.
15.
Makes it 15 to go. 5x. A raise. Right off the bat, under the gun, a snap all in. Well, like the old song says, it's getting kind of hectic. 12 players left. He didn't. He says he didn't look. He doesn't know what he has. All right, it's 9 deuce offsuit.
I just went all in blind. I'm going to the blinds now.
Double down.
Versus Adams ace queen.
Sounds like you guys are all rooting for him.
And no nada. AP needs a 9 or a deuce. Ooh. Now he needs a 5 for the straight.
Mm-hmm. And he gets it!
That
Wow!
was my fault.
Oh!
That was my fault. I said
AP calls it.
Blind shoves
5-1.
with 9 deuce.
There's been so many hands like that since we played in this game.
And gets it right at the end. Fantastic. That never happens when I shove blind with 9 deuce. Guarantee.
Now you know what your best game is.
I mean, blinds are coming to me, I really don't have another option in that spot with 15, with 4 bigs.
All in, gentlemen.
12.
Luck, pal.
All right, Jim's all in with his 12K, King 10. Oh, but Stu has kings. And he's all in over the tippy top. Will AP shove blind? Well, no, because he looked. And he's going to call.
Yep.
Wow.
A7.
After getting that incredible luck, he's going to push his luck. Kings versus King 10 versus A7. AP, he's going to need an ace or a lot of clubs.
We be clubbing. Boom. Boom. Ace.
There's
Spike.
an ace.
Spike the ace. Turn card. Okay, one more to hold the line.
Uh-huh.
And deuce.
Aces and deuces.
That eliminates Jim there.
Jim, yeah. Wow. He pushed his luck, but it came up big bucks and no whammies.
Luck runs out.
It does.
It's a Metallica song.
Turn off your chips and.
You guys are all rooting for him, man. They're all rooting for
And
him.
then there were 12.
Now they're all like,
No,
wait
there's
a
been
minute.
12. That was 11.
No, okay. My bad.
That was before the hand.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
Different position there.
Put in 7, give him back 6. So he needs to go one more in.
One more 1,000.
I give it to you?
Yeah.
Two pair. And Stu's out. Wow.
Sit open.
And that now makes it 11 players now. Oh, Lord.
Should do it.
2 seats down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 4 players.
We're going to bounce the table out now. Down to 4 players now. This table's going to bounce out. We have 10 players. It should be 6 and 5. No, that's wrong. 5 and 5, should I say. Sorry, 5 and 5. Should be the case. You know what I mean? So,
Huh?
as we get closer and closer to the final table. 1 player left before we get to the final table. So,
4.
as we continue here on this 130 buy-in, 3K guarantee, 4-9 to start, 10 left. Again, don't forget, we have Feasting Football every Sunday here at PBKC at the Paddock Room. All you can eat buffets on Sundays from every week until January 5th at 11:30 a.m. $25 buffets with 1 draft beer at the Paddock Restaurant. Reserve your spot. Right now, I'm calling 561-63-2222, extension 199. You got 140 HD TVs, 3 big screens, and a full bar. Again, at PBKC here at the Paddock Room. Feast and football, all you can eat Sundays at the Paddock. Don't forget to also as well, if you love football, love talking football, love talking about gambling, especially too, PBKC Picks podcast every Wednesday, 10 a.m., which I am a part of, especially too. You can find it on Twitch, YouTube Live, Twitter/X, and Facebook Live every single Wednesday. Of course, on demand as well too on these platforms as well too, or at pbconclub.com.
Total devastation. 4 players at this.
Correct, correct. And now it balanced to 10. Devastation.
Raise 85.
Tell you what, Logan is slashing up this table with his adamantium claws in his dealing.
Yeah,
mostly with the dealing.
Yeah.
Love the T-shirt, Bushwood Country Club.
Yeah, I do.
I admit I've done that at the poker table. When the dealer's about to put a river card when I need a card.
Yeah. Is that the $6 million? No.
No, it's Caddyshack.
Caddyshack,
man.
right?
Yeah. Keep out, man. That was the name of the country club in the movie.
That's right.
Bushwood
Yeah,
Country
it's been a
Club.
while. It's been a while since I watched that movie, bro. It's been a while. Should watch it this week.
And people dogged the sequel. I liked the sequel.
I never saw the sequel.
It wasn't as good, obviously, because how are you gonna top Caddyshack? You're not. But
Chevy Chase.
It was still good. They brought back Chevy Chase. It had Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
You know, like totally different cast from the first one, except Chevy Chase.
It's been years. I think I've seen the movie twice, maybe in my life. Caddyshack, and it was years ago. Like we're talking over 20 years ago, maybe longer. That's being kind. And I like the movie a lot. Since this time, watch it again. You know what I mean? So, but I need to. It's been a while. Might do a deep dive again on
I
that.
like it. Just let it roll.
That was like roulette.
10 players left. And on Wednesday, 1:30 buy-in Deepstack. 3K guaranteed.
Paying 5 spots.
Yes, we are.
Pull it back, sir. We're gonna see change. Drawing for final table, sir.
Oh, okay. So, apparently I missed the carnage when I stepped out. And missed more of it because
Farthest I've been in 6 months.
they lost a player upstairs. So they're going to draw for seats. They'll do some rearranging. And we'll get this table full up. And we will be bringing you our final table.
We're there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw that at you.
So just give us a few moments to get situated here.
Oh yeah, we're sharing table. It's just a new
coverage of our final table.
Where's that? Right after one.
Are there 10 or 9 seats today?
Yes.
There's 9. Everybody keeps asking that. It's never 10. I'm not sure where this rumors of 10 seats came from. But it's 9. It's always been 9. Forever and ever.
It's gonna be a 9-handed
So
game,
is
but
this
it's a 10-handed
so is this
table.
7 or is this 7?
7. You're gonna be right here, sir.
Yeah, 1 through 5. There's no seat 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10.
It doesn't have to be confusing. Just make it 10 or 9 and don't change it.
I wasn't talking to you.
Find out where he's going. Find out where he's going. I only had 4. I had 5 down there. That's 9.
That's not bad.
I only gave you 3 seats, sir. This gentleman's coming back.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna seat the other players and then ready to go.
You don't want me on either side.
You got the seat changes?
Where did Bob go? Seat 2.
Seat 2. Seat card, sir? 3. 3? Your name?
John D.
I got John D going into seat 3. John has 48,000.
Alright.
What seat number does he have? You know? 1. 1. Alright, you're gonna be right over here.
right, final table here, guys.
Seat 1 is Billy. 160. 161, sir. Tell me your name one more time, sir.
Herb.
Herb. Thank you. And then I got Herb in seat 8.
Good job, everyone. Congratulations for making it to the final table. Unfortunately, only 5 people are getting paid. Drop the button.
Nice.
You
Good,
guys want to
Kevin.
cut the chops or any of that stuff, do it between hands. Other than that, just behave and play well. All right, guys. Good luck. I'll go fire up the clock. We'll get you going, man.
Thanks, Kev.
Good luck.
I wonder if it ever happened where 9 guys sat down and said chop and, you know, end it.
Yes, it did happen once, and let's never mention that again.
In bigger tournaments.
I'll chip chop it right now.
No, you won't.
I know I won't. I would. I would.
All right, we're going to start off final table here with Bob with 10s. I do not see Monty. He must have met an unpleasant end to his tournament. Somewhere up there, upstairs. Interesting. Bob just calls with pocket 10s. Huh. M is one of our new players. Like, wasn't that James Bond's boss? M?
Yeah. Ace 5-6 the flop here. I'm gonna talk in my my golfer voice.
Check.
Check here from M. Billy. He's gonna check as well too. And Bob. All in. Bob at 10s. 10s, Matt.
Putting me to sleep over here, man. Yeah. Gotta bring the excitement.
Billy has only 2 outs on the record. Bob. So M folded. Billy a 3-2. It's a gut shot draw. Do you call that? No. No. Can't call that.
For a gutter? No.
Cannot call that.
Open-ended, maybe I call.
Yeah.
Gutter.
That's all. He only has 2 outs. He has 4 outs and 2 of them are already gone. Because we have the math here. The math be mathin' on this side, and the math they math for him.
Well, I don't have the math when I'm playing, and even still, no.
That's right.
Not for a gut shot.
Nine.
999. All right, so Bob's going to defend his big blind here with a Jack-10 suited. Not bad. I like it. Against Ace-9 off. And no nada. The old fake shove move. Peter ain't buying it.
It's like a pump fake. Like a basketball pump fake.
Right. Because when they put the chips like that when it's there and then they go check, like
check.
It screams I have nothing and I don't want you to bet. try to do as little with my hands as possible when I play.
Very little.
Yeah. 'Cause there's like whole books out there with poker with like what you do with your hands, written by like FBI guys who's like specialize in interrogating, you know. Like these are high-level criminals, and they know when they're lying just by what they do with their hands, and they're writing books about it. I'm like, guys, shut up. I pretty much sit here like this with my arms off the table.
Yeah.
Which is why I always verbalize my action. When
Always.
I snap, I just say, I'm like, check,
I'm always very transparent that way.
call, fold, raise, 20K, that kind of thing. My hands aren't even on the table. Like, try to get a hand signal off of me.
Just a heads up, I can see the cards the way they're dealing.
These cards are impossible
Yeah,
to deal.
I'm just letting
They
them
have
know.
the Wi-Fi
letting them
chips
know,
in.
just
Yeah,
letting them know.
it's hard for them.
All right, AP's got 10s.
11,000.
Team poker, huh?
Well, he said he could see the
I'm
cards.
just being honest. I'm just being
I'm
honest.
wondering how I'm looking.
Being honest.
I just want to know how I'm looking.
That would be a mess if I wasn't being honest.
And with 9s, that's a bad spot against 10s.
I'll back and forward. Don't actually.
Not
He
really.
may get a
not
call.
Not really, AP.
He may call.
And
Yeah,
all
he did
in,
call.
And he did call. It's
Ooh,
10s,
behind.
It's 9s.
Here's reveal. Where's more chips there? Okay, I missed more chips. Okay.
And a 9 right in
Ooh,
the
a
window.
set. Wow.
Queen. Oh, Jack.
Jack
or
10. Nope.
Nope.
Eliminated.
An
That's
AP.
it.
His, man, he hit some lucky cards to come back from like 18K. But, well,
Pocket nine's the worst hand.
can't be lucky forever. And that was really unlucky, too. I mean,
You
10s
could be
versus
lucky.
9s,
You
I mean,
could
yeah.
be lucky forever, but it's very unlikely. You would.
But right at the flop, he got out flopped. And then he needed a 2-outer. Then he picked up a few more outs with the straight draw, but just was not to be. And then there were 8s.
No, just once down here.
Oh, once down here?
Once down here, yeah. But he also sucked out on me on the river.
Once in the river and once in the turn. You can't read it unless you put them like this. That's it. There's a screen on it.
There's chips in the card.
TV.
Raise to 10.
I like it better when you're just adjusting the card. You just grab chips and then raise my big line.
I didn't know it was your big blind. I never would have raised.
Wouldn't have done it.
That's it.
All right, AJ against 4-3 suited. And it's a J and a Trey. Adam's first, and he's gonna bet his 3.
11,000.
I like the flat call by Billy there. It just came a little too fast. That's like, yes, I have a jack, and I'd like more chips, please. Adam checks this time. Billy's like, nah, I gotta get some money.
Thank you.
I feel if Billy Hollywooded it a little bit, he might have got one more value bet out of it. But who knows?
I predict an all-in. On this very hand.
He predicts an all-in.
Ready, go.
You want to know what my prediction is?
What's your prediction?
Pain.
Okay, Mr. T. birdie,
only
birdie.
4 or 5. Yeah, it's
got a birdie inside here.
It's always a tough decision when you're his stack. You know you're all in this hand or next hand, and he looks down at 7-3. Like, yeah, it's next hand.
If he shoves there, he makes 12,000 if nobody calls him.
Who knows if he gets anything worth anything in the big line when he's going to be all in, but whoo. Can't be as bad as 7-3.
Yeah.
We can get an all-in, or are you talking about later in the hand?
Three players.
I don't understand how he
All right, to the flop we go, and Craig gets the best of it with that 10. And he'll bet it. There's a lot out there. There's a straight draw out there. So with top pair, yeah, just ending it early is the shrewd move there. So Craig will take that one down.
Yeah, the big blind is first, not
Big
the
blind
ante.
first.
Yeah, the big blind
So
has.
500
Yeah.
goes in the hand. This is to your benefit.
So the big blind is all in blind.
First time I ever played.
Mike?
It's to your advantage this way.
The big blind takes precedence, right? If he's out of chips.
Yeah, does it have enough chips
Not
for
the
big
ante.
blind and ante?
We always play
Let me
it.
confirm. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
the big blind takes precedence.
Never hurts to confirm with the boss.
Small blind.
Big blind first.
Okay, thank you.
All right. See, I wouldn't even look at it if I was Herb. He might be looking for a walk. Oh, but Bob's got jacks. He can't fold. Personally, I think he should have raised it to get rid of the other players who also have hands. Herb has ace-5 offsuit. Not too great. Way better than 7-3, though.
4 players, 1 is all in.
And you know what? That flop ain't that bad for ace-5. He's got a gutter for a straight and an overcard. Bob putting out a big bet out here. I think he should have done pre-flop.
All right. Flip.
So Herb's ace-5 against Bob's jacks.
There you go.
Herb needs an ace or a 4 here.
But you need a 4. You need a 4.
Or an ace. And
That's
nope.
Good player you got.
Do.
Thank you.
Anybody interested in giving the last two
And
spots?
then there were 7.
Anybody beside him interested?
You didn't finish that question.
2 spots. Why don't we just pay everybody?
Yeah, why not?
It's small and a big blind.
Done the 7 now?
This is the classic no value, guys. Everybody fold situation
There's 49 people
that
in the
we've
tournament.
all
Make sure
seen.
48 people get their money back. Let's just play for funsies. You're all winners.
M right now is dominating. M right now has over 35% of the chips in play.
Everybody
So.
gets a ribbon.
Heads up.
All right, M's open-ended. Peter's got a pair of 8s.
12.
And M keeps betting. Might get Peter to think he's got an ace or a king here. Peter's 8 is good.
it's not Scotty. It's just not.
I'm gonna give it to you.
But he decides, nope.
Congratulations.
Sneaky sneak.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Am betting him off the better hand with his draw.
That's what I was showing.
Oh, okay. I thought it flipped over accidentally.
No, no. I showed it.
And M's like, nope. He's like, I ain't showing nothing.
Needed a companion.
Yeah.
Take another.
Give everybody
The
three.
button.
Yeah, let's play with 3 cards instead.
Peel over.
Might as well.
Keep it from. That's the kind of guy I am.
Heads up. $11. All in.
All right, Bob moves all in. He's got a suited queen 10. Not
Holy
too
cow,
bad.
please.
Bob with ton of chips, but big underdog here against queen 10 suited.
Good luck, Bob.
56.5.
And mulling it over. Bob's, or M rather, M's gonna go for it.
I was hoping.
Queen 10 of clubs against Jack 9. Eights. More outs for
Wow.
M. What? A 9 on the river,
Good game, Bob.
Good luck, guys.
and M knocks another one out.
Pay the 6 spot, right?
I won't be the only guy who says no. If y'all want to do it, I'll do it.
Anybody else not want to pay the 6 spot?
My general strategy is no, I don't do that.
Okay.
Alright guys, blinds are up next hand, 366.
I'm like with you. Like, I don't like it. I won't pull it up.
Yeah, I
but
don't understand what the problem. I mean, they're already paying. They're already paying over 10% of the field.
Right.
Blinds are up.
So blinds are up.
It's a hard box.
I understand.
Changes the game dramatically too.
wow, that was
All right, over to John with 5-4 suited. He's short stacked and the blinds are coming.
good old 9.
366.
Yeah, I never
Every
seen no
orbit
game
costs you
bubbles, but
15K.
two bubbles.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all good.
Hey, all right, I screwed up.
Hey, let's fight about it.
I'm not fighting. But I never say no to paying them.
I'll raise.
M with pocket nines and raising.
But I like the solidarity. I like having some
I
backup.
presume that's a bet.
He raised to 23.
Yeah, with 8-3 offsuit, Billy. At least Billy has a sense of humor about it. He's all like, I'm not gonna,
Yeah, you know.
not gonna call it this. Come on, I can't call it that.
Buttons move.
Thank you.
No chop, no bubbles.
10-9 suited.
Raise to 16-5.
Says 16-5 to go. Back to M with his mountain of chips. That must be what the M stands for. Mountain of chips. But he's getting some good hands. He's got a queen jack here, and he'll play. John D is short stacked, but you know what? He's got hockey sticks, and this might be his spot to attack. Because when you're on the bubble and you're the short stack, and he folded sevens? Wow. I am flabbergasted, people. I'm shocked and bamboozled. Not anymore, though, because M just flopped 2 pair, and Adam flopped an open-ended straight. So, yeah, sevens are demolished. So, good fold, John. M checks. Checks back. All right, Adam needs a king or an 8. Needs to make it straight here, or the rich are going to get richer. Adam trying to bet him off it, and with 2 pair, I don't think it's going to work. Not a lot. When you're shorter stacked against an opponent with a chip stack like M's, you definitely do not want to hear that question. And I think in this spot for M, it's not, is he gonna raise? It's gonna be how much?
Raise to
20
20.
is the answer. And Adam's gonna play. Rivers, I believe a queen, yes, and M is boated up. I mean, the hands he's hitting, it's starting to defy the math. It's not only is he getting good hands to play and get involved in pots, they're hitting. They're hitting big time, and Adam checks. Forget how many chips M is going to bet here. He could bet a single potato chip, and Adam will fold.
I don't think you have anything, but neither do I.
Doesn't have anything, and M does not show him the boat. Gotta pay for the information, playa. There's some good disciplined play by M. Because both playing and dealing, I've seen in a lot of spots where when one player says, I don't think he had anything, when the other guy had a monster. And some people can't resist the temptation to not show that monster. Like, oh, I had a monster, bam. And they end up turning it over. So, slick try by Adam to get some free information, but M wasn't having it. M with 69 this time. And he doesn't like it. He'll be the first person I met that didn't. So here's Adam in the big blind.
Jack 4.
And he gets a walk. Shows the flat tire.
If you didn't see it, nobody saw it.
Sure. It's true. It's a good point. Actually, didn't show.
Yeah, if you didn't see it, nobody saw it.
Yeah.
You were the only person that could possibly have seen it.
But I would have called you blind, so it didn't matter what I had.
Big blind.
Huh. All right, we're going to start with Peter with 9-8s. No, thank you. I'm a little better with Queen 8, but not by much. He folds too. 8-3, see you later. 7-5, adios. It's down to the blind. Adam's got Jack Deuce. It's probably sayonara.
You got one. You got it.
All right.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Yay.
Whether it's aces or 7 deuce, you always get a free load.
I welcome walks.
I do.
I think everybody does there.
You're only gonna get it when I got like a base card and a deuce.
All right, and with 69 again, it's suited this time.
I'm gonna fold.
And he's going to fold it. John, the shortest stack, he's done a 19K. He's basically got one orbit. Gonna have to make a move soon. He didn't move with the sevens. Adam's also looking a little short, but a suited ace-deucey. He'll play, and he's heads up against the big blind. But Peter's got an ace-jack against the ace-deuce. Like I said, he's definitely playing a little surprised. I didn't see a re-raise there, but...
Heads up.
All right, to the flop we go, and there's a jack. Adam is in big trouble here, needing running cards. And, well, that's not going to help. Peter takes that down, and Adam, I mean, some good things better be happening for Adam pretty soon. I mean, he's basically getting death by 1,000 cuts. Losing a lot of these smaller pots all in a row. Billy with the queen 7. Yucky icky. John, buddy, you gotta play something. You're gonna get pretty close to blinded out next orbit. You gotta play something.
Raise to 17.
John's not getting great cards, but he's getting okay cards. And there's been a few walks the last few hands. Could have picked up some antes and blinds. $17K to go from Craig with the ace-6. M's got a pocket pair. Ooh, and he's going to use his chip stack to try to push him around.
51.
Now that's a raise. A 3x from 17 to 51. That says I got something. And if you got something, it's going to cost you some chips to see it. But Craig's going to take a spin with his ace-6 offsuit.
Heads up.
7-8-7. No help to Craig. M with 2 pair. And M checks it. Basically gives control of the hand to Craig. Craig's going to bet 40. And here comes M shoving.
That hand I will go watch.
There you go.
And M this time shows the pocket pair. He didn't show the boat last time, but he showed the pocket pair this time.
Small blind.
All right, John D, 10-9 suited. I mean, this hand or next, buddy, you're going to be in for 12K blind if you don't play this. And John says no to the 10-9. I'm wondering if at this point he's just trying to fold his way to 5th. The last 3 hands I would have
Raise
played
to
in his spot. But he's at the mercy of the cards next hand. 12K blind, whether he likes him or not. So here we have Billy in the big blind with 10-6 offsuit. It's bad, bad. And he can't play against an ace queen like that. But it's a big action, and M is pretty much imposing his will on the table. So maybe some of these shorter stacks are thinking, well, I'll fold until this M guy who's been demolishing everybody just, eliminates one more player, and I'll be in the money. John looking at his hand in the big blind. Well, that's fair. He's not all in blind. He's got 7K behind. And there's been a few walks lately. Maybe John gets a walk here? M with Jack 7. It's not that good, but he has the position, and he has the chip stack to see hands. Billy's got a queen 8, and he's going to step aside. John's got an ace. M raised it. It's all in to call. And John's going to call it. Ace 9 versus Jack 7.
Good luck.
All right, so we're going to see it.
That's it.
I mean, John, who has folded way better hands than this, is staking it all on ace 9. Open-ended straight for M. And does not get there. M, who has been hitting like crazy. And he had a lot of outs on that time, but doesn't get it this time. John stays alive.
Sorry for a little pause there. Had to go.
Pause for the cause.
I think
And
we'll just
yeah. Dude, we're on the air.
Oh yeah, right.
Just a little pause for the cause, man. That's all you gotta say.
The cause, yeah.
Bonesaw style? Was that that?
I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of playtime.
That's so great. Probably one of the best cameos ever. Would you think put impactful cameos that still still stands out this time?
Right.
Like that's one of them. Probably one of the top 5 cameos in movie history. I would say.
Well, it's quality, not quantity. I mean, everybody made so much about all the movie roles Hulk Hogan got, and I said, yeah, but that wasn't Bonesaw in Spider-Man. I mean, that wasn't a very big role.
And only
that,
and only that,
was great.
I would take Randy's 3 minutes in that movie than anything he's ever, Hulk Hogan's ever done. And
of Suburban Commando.
Yes, everything, Mr. Nanny, you name it, all that. Yeah, seriously, totally with you on that.
All right, M. Like I said, he's been hitting everything. He didn't hit that last one to knock out John, but he flops on the ace here.
21.
And he's gonna bet it just very casually. Like 21K.
Casually.
21K, no big deal. I mean, it's like half of everybody's chip stack, but you know. But to M, 21K, it ain't that much. And Craig's like, I've had enough of your bullying, sir. It's all of it. Craig has a pair of 8s.
Craig's a player. Craig's always
He is a good
tables.
player, but he tried to buy a pot not too long ago, and M was not having it. And he knocked Craig down to the 53K stack he's at now. M wondering, do I have kicker problems? Am I up against a higher ace? There's really not much else to be scared of. Flushes or straights, nothing. Like maybe a set, but unlikely. So with ace 7, your main concern's got to be, kicker problems. But he's got over $500,000 in chips, so he can definitely afford this gamble. It's going to cost him an additional 32. So he'll see it, and he's got the ace, so he's got to dodge. He's got to dodge 8s. A 7 is no help. Ooh.
Nope.
Nope. 2 pair for each. It's aces and 6s. That came out really fast. I was going to say, now they both have each other's out for a straight.
Yep.
But
Craig's out.
that didn't happen. So Craig. So as critical as I was of John for folding all of these great hands with his short stack, and I said he's got to be trying to fold his way to 5th, but I don't know if it'll work. It has, in fact, worked.
Yeah.
Let's chop even money.
And, of course, the joke, let's chop even money. Now that we're in the money, congratulations, all the players that are in the money. But looking at the chip stacks, I don't think M's going to go for an even chop. I just get that feeling. I'm not a psychic or anything. But something tells me when you got close to 600K in chips, you're not chopping even with the guy with 40K.
Yeah.
So it's Billy,
5 players left,
M,
right?
John,
Then the
Adam,
5, right?
and Billy.
Yep.
Oh, I said Billy twice. Whoops.
Then the 4. 5.
I said John.
John.
Yeah, John,
Billy.
Adam, Billy, M.
Adam.
And
Peter.
Peter.
And there's 2 Johns there. Right?
And Adam
Oh,
says
all
of
of
it.
it.
Get Jack 6, though, in the big blind. I mean, you can't do anything about that. You just can't.
Nope. At all.
That's why most of the time, unless I see somebody raise, I'm not even going to look at my big blind when I'm playing.
Yeah.
If it gets all the way around to me and nobody raises, I'll take a quick peek and then I'll take my action. But he looked at that hand very early, and he looked a bit exacerbated when Adam put that raise out there. I'm like, that would be why I don't look. Because if you look down, you know, you look at your cards and you got something like Jack 6, you're like, come on, man. And here's John. Hasn't played anything except an ace or pocket pair. Oh, and Peter's right behind him with aces. Oh, not a good time for eights, buddy.
I'm over.
All of it.
Might have been a bit of a tactical blunder.
Is that Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think he could have got some chips out of M if he had a more modest raise.
Mm-hmm.
Enough to cover the all-in for John. At that point, I'm like, with aces, I'm not looking to isolate.
Yeah. John D calls it.
Like a suited ace-king, I'm looking to isolate.
Exactly. Here we go. Flop comes out, nothing there. Turn card, nothing there. River card, nothing. So John D's gone.
John, but like I said, I mean, I will take back everything I said earlier. John, it turns out John's strategy to fold his way to 5th paid off.
Yep.
And
got the money.
We got the payoff, so I can tell you exactly how much.
Absolutely.
How much it paid off.
I gotta take like 3 minutes.
Go for it.
And that brings us to break time. Looks like the players have agreed between themselves to just take a couple minutes of the break, not take the full 10-minute break.
Can you hear me on the headphones?
That we think. I mean, we assume they'll come back in a couple minutes, but.
488. You want updated stacks or you good?
Alrighty.
All right, 4,000, 8,000, 8,000 when we get back. That's 20K a round. So, given the chip stacks in play, there's a couple chip stacks that I don't think will be long for this world.
Should just be up down. Who got all these chips? This should be easy, right?
142 for C1.
Who's this? I don't remember. He played all the way to the end.
When in a tournament like this, if the action doesn't get you, the rising blinds will.
What's it? First, second? 1, 2, 3.
Just want to color up a little. I'm going to color him up a little.
Yeah, M's got the Great Barrier Reef over there in his chip stack, so coloring up's probably a good idea.
I'm going to work on it now.
Oh yeah, we're coloring off the blues, except nobody has any blues, except, well, M and Peter do.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Anthony, 2K for this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take as many as possible. I'm gonna get some more. 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay.
Well, normally we'd have a race-off, but there's only one odd chip, so...
1 and 1. You wanna just run it for me?
Oh, wait, who else has a blue chip? Oh, it's sitting under there. Okay, good eye by our production team. And M won the race-off. That it just doesn't seem fair, does it?
Trying to make this as easy as possible for you.
So yeah, the players agreeing just take a couple minutes. It'll give our production crew enough time to get a color up in and get the chip stacks right.
Good, we're gonna color up.
Yeah, got 100K coming for you. 100 racks.
No, not 100 racks, 100K.
Watch that. 100 racks, 100 racks.
Thank God you're here, Anthony.
Really? You happy to see me?
Thank you. I've been trying to survive till you got here.
Really? That's what's up.
Yeah.
I just ate.
Yeah, trying to... No, players can't share chips at the table, as of course you know, Ernest. But there's no rule against pretzels, so...
I like soft pretzels.
I don't know, man. I gotta be in the mood for pretzels. But I kind of went off on them. My wife at her job, somebody brought in like this giant tin of like the giant pretzel sticks, you know?
Yeah.
And nobody wanted them. They were just sitting there. It was from like an office party or something. So she just took them home. I took like a giant thing of peanut butter and I just went to town. Oh, pretzel stick and peanut butter? Hell yeah. I think that was the last time I had pretzels. I was kind of pretzeled out after that. So nowadays I'm thinking, hey, it might be time again. You know, I could go for some pretzels.
I'm sorry? Oh, y'all ready whenever it's on y'all call?
Yeah, it says it's full break, but they are not obligated to take the break.
Y'all gonna be at 488?
They all agree, and we're back to live action. Live-ish.
Yep.
Live-ish. It's live. It's a delay.
15-minute
live.
delay. Live-ish.
To me, it's live. It's live. It's just a delay.
So like I said, 488 with an 8K big blind ante. All the players here are in the money, as well as John, who departed in 5th place. Taking home 5th place money. And Adam's here under the gun with Queen 9, and four-handed Queen 9 ain't half bad. He's the shortest stack at 46.5, actually 46. The graphics say 46.5, but they had the race off. He lost his 0.5 to M, who has 7s. It doesn't seem fair. But Billy is right behind him with 8s. M has called. Ooh, and goes over the tippy top. M kind of liked his 7s before. Now, well, does he like him for 134K? He does. Chance for a double KO.
Oh, I don't like those 8s.
You got 7s?
It's 8s, it's 7s, and it's Queen 9 for Adam in the main pot.
999, baby.
Adam calling for 9s. Well, he might get them. Might get queens. King in the window. King Jack deuce. Nothing for anybody.
Show them both outs here. Look at that.
Yeah, a 3. No help for anybody. Billy in command.
Ooh,
And
Adams out.
Jackson 8s.
Adams out. M gets a little bit nicked up a little
He
bit.
gets
Big stack.
nicked up, but I mean, the way he's been hitting hits.
Oh man.
And just, you know, going back and forth.
First hand I had since I was in against you, right?
Oh really?
He's just been running so good. That hit there,
I'll take that all day long.
that hit there probably won't hurt him too bad.
Yeah, you good. Take that back.
Oh yeah, it could have been better if you would have told me.
Peter was in second place, so he basically doubles up the third place player.
Yeah, button good. Three-handed.
Chaos. Alright guys, good luck.
Alright, man, thanks.
Guys, okay to pay the last 3?
You know, Craig's the one who said no, and didn't he get
And
knocked out?
he said no one.
Okay, but he got knocked out 6. He didn't get any money.
get
He's
any
the one,
money, right.
yeah.
Yeah, well, we see that a lot in our job, don't we, Ernest?
What's that?
Guy who votes no to a chop gets eliminated.
Many
next.
times.
Yeah,
I've been
we
working
see
here.
it a
I've been
lot.
working here 21 years, and I see it all the time.
It's not an exact science, but it's like karma's a thing,
Give me 8-8 for it.
and they are undone by their greed.
You're honored.
You're a lucky guy.
So here's M with a suited ace-8, and looks like he doesn't want to play it. But three-handed, and I'm playing any suited ace pre-flop, for sure.
I go 40.
Try it.
40. All right, so it's back to Peter with a suited jack-5.
I'll take 10 back. It's 30.
30? Oh, okay. I would have called 30.
Okay, next time. You took the cards this time. Next time.
Maybe I would have called 30.
Anytime you guys want a chip chop, I'm good to go home.
I got to leave here at 4:20 anyhow.
420.
420. Hey.
All right.
Hey. All right. You got something going on 420?
Well, you know.
Bring it shop perfect for me. 30.
30 racks. 30,000.
That's just between you and me.
If you want to play.
Now we're going to start with Peter with the ace-9.
30.
Let's try 30.
Q with a suited queen-4. And you don't like it. Can't imagine Billy's going to like that 4-deuce any better.
Almost. Maybe 4 more.
8 and 8.
So I'm the big blind.
Yep.
It
Coming out
happens
fast.
every other, like every other
It happens
hand.
very quickly, doesn't it?
It's only 3 of us. We could talk some more guys in common.
8 one more time, please.
8 here.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
Catch on.
Having a tough time believing the blinds. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, they get up there.
They sure do.
You know, we would do
Don't mess around.
Next time. I was at 40. I came down to 35.
Three players remaining here. lots of checks. Well, no, no. Can't check X. Billy's the call. Or fold. Or raise. Or act. All right, heads up now to the blinds here.
No shame in folding, sir.
Yeah, there is. No shame. I'm just going to call you.
Let's keep it friendly.
Take a chance.
Keep it friendly.
Let's see if I can
Good
flop.
flop.
What can I flop? This right here.
All right, Peter hits his 5.
35.
Bet 35.
And with a K tray, gut shots. He needs a 4 to hit his gut shot straight or a king.
You're little blind, I'm big blind. That's a good flop for both of us.
I had a good flop. Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, and we'll see one more card. It's an ace.
2 of you.
40.
Not much has changed for M. He still needs that 4 for his gutter. And he has the overcard with a king. But Peter's betting it the right way. Bet last round, continuation bet. And M, all he has is a draw.
I fold.
Yep, that's how you get the draw to fold.
Hey, when you ready? Totally optional.
Yeah, Peter couldn't fold fast enough.
Oh.
And M's gonna see that 8-3 flop.
Look, come on.
He's got 8-5.
Everybody can play if they look at their cards.
But again, with 3 hands.
And he's
now,
like, right, he's
here's the thing,
laughing at this. He's like, this is ridiculous. But he's probably very happy to see such a hand flop for free. Maybe he can catch some. And King 10 Queen. M with 33 outs. Only 3 of them are real, though. The others are chop outs. Ooh, and he hits one of the 3 winning cards. A 3 on the turn, and he checks it. Here's Billy with absolutely nothing. He didn't bet the king, queen, or the 10, but he bets the 3. M has to be puzzled by that. He bets 35K. And Billy is his closest chip stack to him, so definitely has to take him seriously. But he's gonna make the call here. River card. It's another queen. So M has the best hand, queens and trays, but so can't know that. Or does he? He bets big. Looks like 70K-ish. Just eyeballing it. I undershot it a little. 75. Billy can beat absolutely nothing. He can't even beat a bluff with 8 high. But he chooses to believe him. That's the best right there. I choose to believe you. I can't beat anything, but I choose to believe you. All he needed was a 3. Which coincidentally he had.
It was a decision. It was a decision made.
Right.
I chose it.
A high card 9 or better beats Billy there. So it's good that he chose to believe him.
Yep, whatever you feel like it.
It's up to you two.
sit this one out. Billy in the small blind was 7-5 against Peter's king 8. Billy's like, see a flop for half price? Sure, why not? To the flop we go, and wow, Peter flopping the world. 3 of a kind 8s on the flop. Billy, he got himself an open-ended straight, so he might be feeling a little squirrely. Doug from Up style. Squirrel! But no, both players check. Very curious.
Check.
And now Billy's got a flush draw.
50.
I was going to say, Peter can't keep giving him free cards. He's going to get himself snake bit doing that. Yeah, now I don't see how Billy can fold. He's got 13 outs. River card. And there's one now, the deuce of clubs.
Oh boy.
And Billy checks his flush, but doesn't get the bet.
Flush.
Yeah, Peter chose to slow play the 8s a little bit there, and it got him in trouble.
Yeah, that's tough breaking in it. Last club really hurts you.
I mean, and I love slow playing. I'm a big fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do it all the time, and clearly because of stuff like that. Because yes, when you flop a massive hand, maybe you can get the other player to value bet into you,
Yeah.
and you can extract some chips from them. But when they check to you like that, checking back is dangerous because it says I have a draw, I just don't want to pay for it. And if you give him a free card, well, he just might get there. Meanwhile, M walks. Chips up. M sitting there with 7 deuce, like, why me? Well, he was running like God though for a good long time, so.
Call 8.
Okay, gentlemen, it's up to you two.
Not even gonna play it for half price. That's 7 deuce. Peter with a commanding lead in this hand. Billy's Jack 3 off versus Peter's A7 suited. But Billy gets a Jack though. Takes the lead in this hand. Checks. A 9. No help to either player. It's Billy with the Jack. Very believable 20K bet from Billy. After checking the previous round, I'm like, hey, he could be representing a 9 there. All right, and Billy takes that one down.
Not happy. Not happy.
Trying to get rid of those lines on these two. 45.
Call.
Bet 45 call.
45 call. What you got here? Let's see. So, Ace will take it. Ace deposits Ace.
I don't think he believed you.
So quick, I thought he had the king.
Snap call, he didn't believe you.
I didn't believe him. I had a spot pocket pair, but didn't beat ace.
Give me a big top. Eight call.
20.
All right, Peter makes it 20 to go. Billy with a king. And the big blind says nope.
You're going to be 8 and 8.
Yeah, if you feel like it. No. You caught it just in time.
And we didn't lose anybody that level, so we're going to do what we do here at the Action Palace to try to induce more action. Raise the blinds! 5, 10, 10 after this hand. 25K in orbit, and, well, it ain't much of an orbit with only 3 players.
Heads up. Check.
All right, nothing for either player. Billy's got a straight draw. And there it is now.
Check.
River card, a 7 of hearts.
25.
25.
So Peter, so it's straight versus flush here. Billy turned to straight, but Peter Rivers a flush.
75.
And whoops, 75 to go. Uh-oh.
75.
And Peter was looking down in chips.
I'll let you get there.
Yes, you did.
I call.
Call.
But he'll pay for the information.
Flush.
So Peter shows his 9-4 flush. Billy shows his straight, and, well, watches the chips go by.
The blinds are up.
M's been kind of quiet lately. Looks like he's letting the other two fight it out. But the blinds are up now. Every 3 hands, 25K. So
What'd you have? Ace.
They had a straight.
Straight to the 5.
You had a straight.
Let you get there. I didn't
You had
bet-
it before the
I
river.
didn't bet the turn.
yeah, and when he slow played that
Same play.
that straight on the turn, and Peter had 2 hearts. Yep, he let him get that extra card for free, and it cost him. Billy's gonna let go of the 7 deuce on the button. Peter's got 10s. Peter very aggressive
Raise.
the last few hands.
Raise at 30,000.
And it's
Yeah,
tough when you
okay.
get 3x'd on your big blind when you're short-handed like this and you have an ace. I mean, it's not a very good ace, but
Yeah, right.
3-handed, it's still an ace.
I'm all in.
Ooh! And M calls. Challenging
Dang.
Peter's 10s. And M only has 1 over, so he needs an ace, or he needs a lot of low cards, 2, 3, 4. And that's not any of that. Turn card's a 4, so M needs an ace or a 6. And that's not an ace or a 6. So Peter, with 10s and 8s, will massively chip up off of M. Yeah, that's easily half of M stack that all in. Maybe even 60%.
245.
So 245 off of that. Yep. Plus the pot. New chip leader.
That's all you.
Thank you.
Quite a two hands for you.
One hand can change.
And that's how quick it can turn when the blinds keep going up.
That should be your button.
And a couple of coolers go your way. Just like that. Now it's Peter's advantage. Looks like M's left with about 300K.
Real proud of my ace. Real proud.
I'm surprised it didn't come up.
You'll be the button, so you don't have to pay yet.
They usually come up.
Bring it in when you're ready.
Sorry.
Take your time.
Okay, 25.
Raise it up.
All right, so Peter, who's having the he's having the most of the luck. He raises it with his suited connectors. Here's Billy with Queen Jack in the big blind.
That's a call.
Not so easily intimidated. I mean, he's already 20K invested into the pot, so 15K more is not gonna hurt much. And to the flop they go. Billy picks up a jack and checks it now. It was the slow play that got him in trouble last time.
Forward.
I'm all in.
All in.
And, well, Peter bets, Billy shoves.
Good bet.
I'm not sure if you guys will be here when I get back, but good luck to y'all. Yeah, I'm hammering out.
All right, next dealer's in. Billy even mentioned when he came back that he was glad to see him because he wasn't doing too well without him. And, well, he seemed to do okay with him this time as well.
Thank you.
All right, we'll start off with M this time. All right, M folds, so it's Billy against Peter.
30.
Jack, 3 deuce, all diamonds. Peter bets, Billy folds, on to the next.
All in.
All right, M decides to go all in with his ace-7. Billy right behind him, snap calling with pocket eights. So it's ace-7 offsuit against pocket eights. And it was ace-7 offsuit that got M chipped down against Peter. Now it's Billy. Picks up a 7 and picks up a 7. A lot of outs, but none. Doesn't catch any.
And
so
that's
I
it?
don't believe M is eliminated with that. I think he's got like 50K behind.
Wow.
But at 5, 10, 10, 50K is not a lot.
Who asked for a chop initially?
You're never going to believe this. Billy did.
Wow.
I mean, I think he was joking because there were two like really small stacks when they got down to six-handed or seven-handed rather. So he was just like, "Haha, do you want a top?" But then they got down to four, and then I think he last like legit.
Yeah.
And was told no.
Now M's on life support now.
M's in critical condition here. He needs to go on an absolute tear.
Never played the Wednesday game. It's not bad. It's not a bad game. Always played on Saturday.
I hardly ever play, so this is a treat for me.
I can play once a week if I can. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that. Usually $130 game with a 3,000 guarantee. That was good.
All right, so on to the next. Here's Billy with a suited ace-5. You've heard me decry ace-5 a lot on this show. But it's suited and it's three-handed, so I like that hand a lot better. But M just flopped the jack here with his jack deuce. And he goes all in. He's like, this is my spot. And Billy's like, I know you over there with a jack or a queen. This ain't your spot. But it's getting on to 420. All right. And our chip leader Peter over there said he had to go, but something tells me he's not going to. He said, I got to go at 420. I'm like, not when you're the chip leader, you don't.
Yep. You'll find a way to extend that in time. There.
It only takes like a second to read, right?
Yeah. Odd question to ask at this stage of the game, but okay.
Yeah.
Peter with the suited connectors. Oh, Billy's the chip leader. Okay, I thought it was Peter. It's very close. It's very close, and I guess with
I
that
never
last
thought
pot,
I never thought I'd say this, Matt, working here in this building, but I'm freezing actually right now.
Oh.
I can't believe that. No, you can stay.
It's because I keep leaning back.
Yeah, that's what it is now.
All right.
and I never,
I was leaning back because of the glare on the screen.
The funny thing is I never complain about being cold. I like being cold because I like cool.
Well, clearly not this time.
But today, for some reason, I'm like colder than usual. Like it's weird.
It's because you're so cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. Bang, bang. Drink a lot of water today, too, on top of that, so.
Check, check. Nothing of note
Ten of
yet.
spades.
I mean, Billy's got a heck of a club draw, or a flush draw, not club, and a big straight draw.
Three clubs there.
Queen, jack, high.
All yours. I check.
He's so sure.
Yeah, nobody tried to bet that. They were both on draws, and nobody hit. I'd have thought you'd have seen a bet in there somewhere. The toughest part about being short stacked on a short table. Big blind every third hand. M is 20K into this pot blind. Not a good spot for the short stack. Billy's on the button with king queen. So you know he's going to try to squeeze the big blind here.
Raise to 30.
Try to get it down to 2. 30K to go. Peter Peter has an ace. And it's not a big raise, but he's not going to bite. And with the big blind, he's already 20K invested. King 4, not really great. In his spot, I'd like to see a better kicker with my king. Yeah, you definitely want better than a 4 there to go with it. 35 to go. Billy with king 6 suited. He'll see a flop.
Heads up.
And gets a 6.
All right. King.
King 6. 2 pair now. Kings in 6s. I was about to
Did
say
you say all in?
no. Did
No.
you say all in?
I think it's all in.
Raise to 100.
No, for 40. Okay, raise 100.
Right, 40 and 100.
All in.
All in.
Oh,
That's
now
all in
he's
now.
all in.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Ooh,
Oh, boy.
And gets a
2
call.
pair. He needs an ace or a 10. 6 outs here.
Ace
It
or
does
a
not get there.
10,
That's
no.
it. Peter's gone. Wow.
Has been
Wow. And M gets lucky because he's not involved in the hand, and by virtue of Peter getting aggressive there, he's now.
Yeah, folded his way to second
He
place.
folded away second place. I mean, if I'm M, I'm like, wow.
You're liking life right now. You get
Absolutely.
to chip up or
400 here.
ladder up, but we're gonna make sure the chip stacks are correct. Every chip counts.
About 360 there. No, a little more than that.
Yeah, but he's got
360-ish.
360 plus the big stack, so he's got about 4.
360, yeah. He hasn't covered.
He's got about
covered.
4.
Oh, it's easily covered. Easily covered. See 500 right there. 600 there.
Very nice playing with you, sir. We're going, guys. What do I do? Go up there?
Yes, sir.
Something tells me he's not going to be as amenable to a chop as he was previously.
No. Even when he offered it. Even when he offered it before.
You're not going to get pissed at me if I come back and win, right? I will not.
Does this work here? If I just
make sure
Don't. Don't even mess with that.
touch it. Don't put the penny next there. After the show. After the show.
Yeah, after the show. Yeah. I'm just paranoid about that thing, man. I didn't even know that thing was plugged. I thought
Yeah, we use it all the time.
I disabled it.
We use it all the time. You disabled it?
I thought I did. Clearly not, because the mute button was still on. But no, this thing's still on, even though I closed it.
I've never used it before, actually. I don't know how to use it. This is a soundboard.
Yes, I know what it is.
How does this work? He's little. I'm big.
Pretty cool, huh?
We had it when we started doing this, and then we
never
couldn't-
used it.
Yeah, we never used it. We couldn't figure out how to like get the sounds we wanted,
Yeah.
or how like the copyright works, because we wanted sounds like, you know, like common sounds you hear, like when somebody loses on a game show or something.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the name of the game show here on
You
the
can say the
stream.
name of the game show. You can't use the name of the game show.
Right, and they wanted to use the sound specifically from that when you lose, and I said, don't do that. We're going to get hit with a cease and desist.
Is it
And
press right?
demonetized. Yeah.
Press it right?
Yeah.
Du-du-du-du.
Like if somebody got river bad, and he's like, no, we can't use that. We're going to get in trouble. So all in right off the bat, 68K.
You're the one. You can
And
do it.
Billy, I mean, just the way he's, I mean, I'm basically calling. I'm calling everything. 898K to 68K. Like I'm calling at least 2 blind of these. And then if I lose the first 2, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll slow down.
Diamonds.
It's King 4 against Jack 7 of diamonds.
Diamonds. Or a couple jacks or sevens.
Ooh, and a king right in the window, and an ace and a queen. All right, so
That's it.
one hand heads up has lasted exactly 1 hand.
Just like that.
Knocking that other guy, moving from third up to second.
Kevin. It was Billy, right?
And there's our payouts for you. Billy with 1,837 at our 3K guarantee, taking down the top prize.
All right, so there we go. Played out to the end. Great job, both everybody here who cashed, and of course Billy winning top prize at 1,800 plus here as we conclude this stream. Great job as always, Matt. Fun times as always, even when it's cold here.
It's not cold. It's Florida.
I get it. So, anyway.
And there we are.
So anyway, let me see this works quick.
Yeah.
Does this work? No. Didn't
No.
work. No. Try one time.
No.
That didn't work.
Dude, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You're right. It worked last time, though.
All right. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, of course, and hit that like, follow, and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so you can be notified as soon as we go live-ish.
Live-ish. You keep using live-ish. We are live.
Well, it's not live.
We're live.
Because, you know, integrity
Anything
of the
over an
game
hour,
and all
yeah.
that.
It's not on demand yet.
Yeah. So and tomorrow, what do we got tomorrow? We got our PLO tournament.
Yep.
Yes, very popular.
Same time, same bad time, same bad channel.
Exactly. And then this weekend we're gonna have the Friday tournament, which is the Deepstack 130, right? Another one similar to this. And then we have the Progressive Bounty tournament on Saturday. Back to our regular tournament schedule.
Yes,
I know we
missed
kind
that.
of got a little crazy with the Moneymaker.
For a while, but we're good back. We're back
tour.
to normal stuff. Yeah.
Right. So, until then, I'm Matt F.
You say it.
Who the hell are you?
You say it.
No.
Who am I again?
It's Ernest Christian,
No,
the Earnestly Speaking one.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, you were on the show like a couple months ago. Well,
Yeah.
not even a month ago, actually.
I mean, I should have been on a few years ago, but, you know.
We rectified that situation.
Heat and Panthers in the finals, 8
Yeah,
seeds. Nobody's Cinderella stories, and he's all like, who should I get for my podcast where I love the Heat? Who do I know who likes the Panthers? I don't know.
Yeah.
Drop the ball on that one.
The ball.
All right. But that's neither here nor there. So go ahead and tune in next time. And until then, good night from the Action Palace at PBKC.